say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The following broadcast is an official production of the Faulkner Sports Network.
Yes, playing aggressive is good, which, by the way, we have a big team fight here. Moniker going crazy, immediately getting the kill there on... Okay, immediately picking up kills on both their jungler and their top laner. That does give us the Herald, almost guaranteed. We are able to pick up the kill on... Zombie is able to pick up the kill on Skarner, and unfortunately Malphite ends up killing Kennen, I just realized, in the top lane. But really good engage. We do get Dragon off this. That is amazing for us. This is exactly the win we needed.
It's going to be a team wipe.
Zombie's still fighting. She flashes out. She does good. She lives. Everyone's still fighting. Kaizen goes down. Yasuo on the zombie. Gets locked down by the Bounyalith. Yasuo does not get him at all. That was a 4v5.
That was a 5-for-0 for Faulkner. Absolute domination.
Way to go, Faulkner. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Welcome in, folks. Thank you so much for being with us here. We got a great game tonight here on the Faulkner Sports Network from inside Rigitar USA High-Res Arena. I, of course, am your head coach, Caleb Colquitt.
And I'm Seth Dawson.
And we're going to be bringing you the game tonight. Tonight it is Faulkner versus High Point in a game of League of Legends.
So excited, and I'm ready for this game, because guess what I remembered to bring today?
Yes, he has his glasses, so if he has to read anything off the prompter, he knows where to go.
Exactly.
Our prompter, of course, sponsored by Corsair, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's go ahead and meet our players.
Playing mid lane, the captain, FrisbeeMeniscus, Charlie Grete. Playing jungle, the lieutenant, Imblu, Seth McGaughy. Playing support, Zombie, Bounyalith. Playing ADC, Kaizen, Chalchi. The top laner, Raptor Klaw, Dixon.
All right. right, and we are back. You can see right there inside Regitar USA High-Res Arena, the guys are ready to go. You'll notice that Ethan actually has 2 empty chairs next to him. Abby is going to be joining in remote, so you will not get to see her, unfortunately, this evening. But we do have the boys here with us, so we got Ethan on that side. On the other side, we got the captain, Charlie, the lieutenant, Seth, and then right under the gorgeous Smash Bros. Championship plaque, we've got, of course, Josh Chalchi. So the guys are ready to go, and they are already in the pick band phase, so we're going to go ahead and tell you about one of our fantastic sponsors, which, of course, is Corsair. So Corsair, like we already mentioned, we've got the teleprompter right there. We're talking right into it right now, but you wouldn't be able to tell because that's how seamless it is. You've got a camera back behind there, and it looks like we're looking directly at it, but we're actually looking right at the teleprompter. They've got all kinds of great other streaming equipment and accessories that you can buy. They've got their new product that goes, it's like basically a mini monitor under your regular monitor that has all of your CPU specs. It has, a clock and anything else you could do. You can customize it. You can put basically whatever you want to there. So that one's really cool. They, of course, have the whole setup with the Stream Deck, which, in my opinion, is the most essential of all streaming equipment. You have to have a Stream Deck if you want to do any serious streaming. You can set it to do basically anything. You can set it to macros to do multiple things at one time. You can customize the buttons with the video to make it look however you want. You can even customize it if you have a multiple camera setup like we do in here, that the buttons will actually show a live feed of the camera in it. So super, super cool stuff. Amazing streaming technology. Cannot recommend them highly enough. So if you're interested in that, be sure to check out Elgato. Be able to look into and see what all they have to offer. Check them out at elgato.com or corsair.com. Corsair, of course, has the larger line of gaming PCs. We run the Corsair 72 Vengeance. We've got the K60s. We've got the M55 mice, ambidextrous, customizable LEDs. Basically, anything that a gamer could want, they've got it. They've got it at a good price, and they've got it at high quality, so you're not going to be having to buy a new gaming mouse every 6 months because they keep breaking. This is a high-quality product, and if you buy a Corsair product, you're going to be able to enjoy it for years to come. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our pick bands. So, let's go ahead and bring that up, and Seth will give us some analysis there.
All right, I'm excited because I got a little bit of a sneak peek a second ago at what some of the choices have been, and I'm already interested. I don't know which side it's on, but
we'll be able to see it in a second.
From what I'm seeing, it might be on our side, actually. Wait.
Let's see.
I see a Malphite one way or another, and our team has historically kind of struggled against Malphite.
Yeah, which is ironic because Josh used to play him all the time.
Yeah, it is interesting. And that's because, Malphite just has such a strong engage. He's such a strong team fighting champ.
Yeah, so the interesting thing that I'm seeing so far they have a Malphite and a Moo and a Neferi, which is like, I would have assumed that was actually our picks.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that's actually 3... like, look at us a season ago, and that would have been our picks.
Exactly.
It is a very, very strong start, I will say. They need some power to back it up, and it looks like they did just add that. As I see a Jin and a Mel. Okay.
Yeah, so they've got Jin and Mel, and then we've got Olaf, Sejuani, Malzahar, Smolder, and Shaco. And now, I got to be honest, I've never even heard of Shaco, so...
Shaco.
Oh, Shaco.
Yeah. Shaco, probably one of, if not the most despised champion in the... Or, I'm not going to say despised. A lot of people do like him. I personally think he's hilarious. I don't play him, but... I'm also...
I love how you walked that back. Is like, he's very despised. I think he's funny. I don't play him, but...
I did a little bit.
Really
he
funny.
is the most banned champ in the whole game.
There's a lot of Shaco hate going on. That's what I'm hearing.
But at the same time, relatively understandable, I'll be completely honest.
He looks like a creepy male Harley Quinn.
That's... pretty accurate. He's very much based off like a Harley Quinn-esque kind of Joker style clown.
Right. He's creepy clown.
What I will say, the opposing team does have a very solid core of stun. or just team fight between Malphite and Amumu. That is a bad day waiting to happen.
Fair enough.
If Malphite gets to ult in, that leads into an Amumu ult. That is literally... So both of them have the ability to do a wide area of effect stun. So basically, if they get a proper setup, they can wipe the whole team by just stunning the entire team for like 4 seconds. And it's not particularly difficult. Our team really has to pay attention to their positioning, because positioning is going to be everything in this game for team fights. We need to be kind of spread out a little bit. We do not want to clump up. Any amount of clumping will lead to our death.
Yeah, you don't want any clumping.
On top of that, the opposing team also has a Mel, who again also has a lot of, like, if you're clumped up, she actually can hit multiple people with her stun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she has the multi-hit thing.
Yeah, it lets her stack up her passive a ton. Neferi's just really strong single target damage, and I will say there is a solid chance the opposing team did some research on our team, because they took several of our good champions.
Mains, yeah.
Neferi, Jin are both... Neferi, Jin, Malphite. Malphite being used to be an old main of... Josh's.
Yeah, when he was top laning.
Yeah, when he was top laning. But Neferi and Jin are two mains that are two mains of our team that are traditionally very strong. Very, very possible that the opposing team is also just good with them and chose them as well, because they are fairly popular champs that are very strong in general. But it is very interesting to see that this was very likely premeditated.
Okay, I do have to cut in here real quick and make an announcement. This is a bizarre one, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if Syracuse just forgot we had a game tonight or what, but there's actually another game going on, or supposed to have gone on, in the arena tonight that happens contemporaneously with the stream. We couldn't stream both games, but it looks as though Syracuse has just forfeited to Marvel Rivals White. I don't know if they didn't have enough people and couldn't check in or what, but, not the way you want to get a win, but you do prefer a win over a loss. So
yeah, I mean, I do hope and wish for the best for Syracuse. Hope they're doing all right.
They're a very good team. Like, they're one of the top 10 teams in the league, and I don't know why they opted not to play us tonight. I'm not sure what the rationale was, or maybe they had, God forbid, a team emergency or something like that. But either way, Marvel Rivals white team does get a win against Syracuse tonight.
I'm glad to hear it. We are getting into the game now of League of Legends.
we're about to grab some League of Legends. So just wanted to give you an update on that. Since there's no game to cover, there will be no more updates. We'll just stick with League of Legends tonight.
One game and one game only today.
Yep.
All right, and we're starting. So we didn't really get to go over our team much. We do have Olaf Sejuani in the top end jungle. I am kind of overjoyed to see this. This is a bit of a combo that I know they have been talking about doing. It's kind of cheesy.
It is a little corny.
It's a little cheesy in just the way Sejuani interacts. I don't know the full details of it. They are both just really solid champions. Raptor Claw got to be careful here. Jeez. Very careful. Getting chased down a bit there. But it is going to have time to back. Probably going to have to TP, I imagine. Actually, he doesn't have TP. He'll have to walk back to lane. So he went Flash, Ghost. Makes sense. The opposing team trying to pull a little bit of their own cheese here, hiding out in that first bush closest to our team. Our team just kind of playing back, doing well, don't get hit by the stuns. Malzahar and Neferi. Both of them are kind of strong minion summoners. I don't know exactly how the matchup works or goes. Our camera is kind of knocked askew here for a second. It will correct itself here shortly, I think, once we get the mouse moved back into place.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
There we go. All right.
Yeah, just, there we go. All right, it looks like in the top lane, Raptor Claw does hit the level 2 spike first, but he is a little low. I don't know exactly what's happening. He is pushed up, which makes it a lot harder for him to actually go in. All right, Malzahar and Neferi, both of them just trying to poke the other down, using all their pots. Raptor Claw is getting low on mana here. He's not going to have too much ability to sustain and stay here where he's at.
Yeah, it seems our bot lane in a little bit of a deadlock here.
Yeah, both sides just kind of staying in place. Both sides doing a good job. Surgeon of Death has been poked down a little bit. But that being said, doing a good job of just kind of staying back. Not taking too many risks.
Which honestly, especially in early game, I kind of like to see.
Malphite does get a little bit of that burst damage here. Raptor Claw gonna go for it
nice.
and gets the first blood.
Attaboy, Ethan!
That being said, Mel does get the first blood for the enemy team in response.
Yeah, so it's actually really good that Ethan made his move when he did, because if he hadn't, then they would have gotten credit for the first blood.
Yeah, first blood doesn't really give any bonuses anymore, unfortunately. So there's not really too much of a difference in it, but it does look good on a scorecard.
Yes, and we like that. Even if it doesn't do us any good in any other context.
It makes you feel better about it.
Right. The bragging rights, that's what it's really
Exactly.
there for. That's what the gamers
Malphite
want.
did just ward our top jungle, so they're going to be very aware of kind of Sejuani's position here, unfortunately. Unless Sejuani managed to dodge that. She's currently making her way, looking to gank in the mid lane. Neferi doesn't seem to know Sejuani's here, but does manage to dodge out of the way. Sejuani does force her back at the very least, though. Frisbee does not have the mana to stay in lane. It's going to be forced to pull out.
Yeah, gonna try to...
Imblu, unfortunately, getting stunned down a little bit here by the opposing jungler.
Yeah, and that's not good, because that also means we're in a worse position to try to take Dragon.
Let's see. Dragon will be up in about 16 seconds. We're not getting his first dragon most likely. The opposing team very well set up to be able to take it. The bot lane, actually, our bot lane has more priority, but we don't have a jungler in position right now.
Yeah.
Although depending on the timing.
Yeah, depending on how long it takes them to kill this dragon.
Hasn't really gotten to. Oh, never mind. Both have gotten to go spend money. We'll see.
They might try to challenge it here, actually.
We could potentially go for a steal or a challenge here.
I think a steal is more likely just based on the HP.
Yeah.
And we may try to do that right now.
Yeah. It looks like that's what we're going for, and we do.
Oh, we do. We steal the Drake.
Good fight. Unfortunately, the opposing team does claim the feat of warfare off it. But
so is that a trade you think we should have been willing to make, or do you think it kind of makes us go even? Like, how would you characterize that?
Technically, we're in a losing position. We are down by about 2K. Well, a little less than that, like 1.7 in gold. In large part due to that fight. Malphite doing Malphite things. Malphite is a fairly good counter to a lot of like auto-attacky champions. I don't know how Malphite does into Olaf, because once Olaf hits level 6, he has that complete immunity to CC and slow. So I feel like once he hits level 6 and has... Yeah, they're level 6 now, but once he actually has mana to use it, he should be able to just, like, ult in and be fine. But it just depends on timing. Mid lane, of course. Malzahar doing Malzahar things, just shoving lane. It's what he's good at. Unfortunately, in the top lane, Malphite getting a good back there. Gets to crash the wave. Olaf does lose a little bit of CS. Is going to be down a little bit in CS here. Oh, Malzahar silences, and that
Nice!
is a crazy kill.
Yeah, so Frisbee luring him under tower and then taking advantage of that to be able to get the kill.
Yeah, I would be honest, that was a very, very kind of iffy. The silence coming out at a good time. I couldn't tell if he ulted or not. I don't... Is he level 6 yet?
I don't think he did.
He is level 6. He did not ult, though. He didn't have ult up. That was just very well played on his part.
Well, there's a reason that man is the captain. And I'm Blue coming in here for a potential gank, but gonna fight off their jungler now with the Amumu.
Olaf just gonna go in for it.
Nice, they get one.
I'm about to say, Malphite does come in to try and go for the steal. And this is what we were talking about earlier.
Nice.
The Olaf Sejuani combo. Sejuani has an ability, has one of her passive effects is that essentially anytime someone she has an ability to like mark someone. It uses an ability on someone. Basically, every time they get hit 3 times with a melee attack, they get stunned.
Yeah, and I would like to also point out that that fight is what means we're probably going to be able to take all the Void Grubs without much competition.
Oh yeah, we do get Void Grubs here.
Yep.
This does infinitely make the trade earlier better. It's not great still, I would say. Getting that trading that dragon for the Feet of Warfare is probably still not great, but this does very strongly put us in the running for the 3 objective base feat of strength. Although, Mel reflecting that ult, kind of scary. Smolder taking a decent chunk there. Our bot lane also struggling. Our bot tower already down to 3 turret plates.
Yep. Yeah, bot lane was very, very even for most of the game, but it looks like here recently, and probably because of that dragon fight, you're seeing the bot lane take priority.
Yeah, I mean, it's also just has a lot to do with the fact that Mel and... Oh, there's that mass stun we were talking about.
Oh.
Sejuani flashing out to dodge it. Surgeon of Death also trying to get out. Does have that kind of little bit of flash built into Kit. Everyone just trying to get out of the way, essentially. That was a very, very well played ult from the Amumu. Lamoniker trying not to die.
Yeah, Moniker's in trouble here.
Unfortunately, the flash coming out, can't stop it.
Yeah, not much you can do at that point, unfortunately.
They don't get to push the tower here, though. He did clear the wave. Very good on his part. Very well played. He was going down, but he took the important thing, and that was the wave. Kept them from being able to go in. Raptor Klaw really, really trying to force this wave under. He is kind of the one we have to rely on to be able to take first tower. Well, him or Malzahar.
Yeah.
Malzahar is also really strong at taking towers, but just hasn't really been able to. Unfortunately, the mid laner going to get to come up here, but he does ult.
Yeah,
he does ult, which prevents all the CC, but he's just barely not able to catch the Malphite. But that being said, that does mean we have 4 people on Dragon, and they only have 3 to try and contest this now. It is 3 very strong players, but
we do get the Ocean Drake, which is big for us. We've prevented them from getting it, and that means we're that much closer to getting Soul.
Okay, an ult coming out here from Imblu. Lamoniker kind of throwing out that ult with all the time in the world for the Mel to counter it.
They're going to have to be careful here.
Yeah, about to say, FrisbeeMeniscus tanking these hits for the team just to keep the
What a Mitch. What a swell guy tanking ults for his teammates.
Very well played, keeping the Jhin from being able to catch any more kills there. Smolder going back to lane.
Yeah, and Moniker kind of
looking to deal a little bit of damage here.
He's doing the best that he can, but man, Moniker's kind of got his back against the wall doing a 2v1 and without his support.
Yeah, I mean, he does get the bonus experience. If you notice, he's level 8. The opposing support is level 6. And Jhin is only level 7, so he is a level up. He is losing out a little bit in CS, but levels-wise, he's doing a good job. Surgeon of Death is only level 4. That's kind of the cost. It's the game plan they've kind of decided to go with. Raptor Klaw doing his best here with a Malphite. Oh, Surgeon of Death looks like she might end up going down here. Well, maybe not. Actually, I forgot. Shaco just really good at getting out, and on top of that, really good exhaust coming out from...
Oh, for a second I thought they were about to do a tower dive, but it looks like they're... Oh, well, they still might.
They were definitely trying. They did stop Shaco from backing.
Yeah, and Shaco does need to back here.
Unfortunately, if Shaco backs here, we could potentially lose another solid chunk of our tower. Yeah, Malphite, the strength of Malphite starting to come out here, just has so much armor. And it's just able to kind of take all the damage that Olaf throws out.
And in comes Lamoniker. Now they're going to have to back off in back lane just a bit.
Yeah.
Especially since the Jin's not there right now.
I will say, in the bot lane, Jin Mel very much going to be stronger than our Smolder Shaco early game. Oh, all those abilities dodged. If any one of those had landed, we could have gotten the kill there. But just Nefiri being Nefiri has all the dodges in the world.
Yeah, and it looks like this team doing a much better job of pushing lane than we have, but we tend to get more objectives. So it's kind of a...
A little bit. They're definitely stronger in the fights right now. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, Smolder gonna have to get out of there.
Frisbee
Run, Frisbee.
Unfortunately, Amumu doing Amumu things, but he does get locked down.
He does.
Is able to get the kill on the...
And it looks like we're going to be able to clean this up. Olaf is coming, but I don't think he's even needed.
He's not, but they did try giving the kill there to Olaf. Olaf, unfortunately, just barely not able to...
He's not the fastest champion, we'll say that.
He can be. The biggest thing is that he just barely missed that. I'm honestly surprised they're not going for tower here.
I actually was thinking the same thing. I thought that they would go for tower because they didn't have a wave.
There was a solid chance with both of them there. And maybe I think they were just worried that Malphite would come down and ult them under tower, which would very well kind of spell disaster.
Uh-oh. And now Moniker in trouble. Man, High Point really just kind of dominating the kill game. Been able to get a lot of kills unanswered off of us.
I mean, especially in the bot lane, just, again, Smolder is a late game scaling champ, does not have much damage in this early game. We are going for the Rift Herald here. Okay, that's kind of our plan, essentially.
And we do get Rift Herald.
Get that.
But now we're kind of
trying to go for... I'm about to say that does secure us that does secure us the triple...
Oh, man, so close.
But Imblu's definitely going to be able to clean that up, yeah. Okay, honestly, that worked out pretty well for us.
Yeah, we wound up going even on the kills, but got the Rift Herald, so we came out on top of that one.
Rift Herald's very good here. That essentially guarantees us first tower.
And we actually seem to have priority on Dragon.
Yeah. What would probably be best here is just throwing down the Rift Herald and taking the mid tower.
Yep.
Actually, I take that back. The opposing team got the upgrade boots. I didn't notice they got bot tower. I actually missed that happening.
Okay, so it looks like both teams are actually going to be there in time for Dragon, which means that we're not going to get this one easily. We may still get it, but it won't be easy.
Let's say Raptor Klaw going in, getting some good damage here on the Amumu. Surgeon of Death coming in for the backup just to get that little bit of extra damage, and we are going to be able to secure the kill here.
Nice!
And the kill is on Moniker. That's very good. Good kill.
But Surgeon of Death does go down, and so does Frisbee.
Does too. Basically, what we have to do here is back off. The opposing team would beat Imblu and Lamoniker
Yeah.
in just a 4v2, obviously.
As much as you hate to give him Dragon, that really is the right call right now. We're just not in a position.
The biggest thing is that as long as Imblu is alive, the opposing team cannot safely go for it because they don't have their jungler. The jungler is back up and is making his way down, but now the rest of our team is as well. So they couldn't actually go for Dragon there because of Smite. Because we had our jungler up, he could just jump over the wall and smite the dragon, so they couldn't actually go for it at the time.
Also, does Imblu's mount remind you of Appa at all? Because I always think of that whenever I see it.
Fairly sure that's actually mildly the intent. I think it's like a giant, I forget what it's called.
A yak?
There are creatures in lore that are just kind of big puffballs. And it's essentially a bigger version of one of those.
Uh-huh.
It's a very funny skin, I love it.
He's very fluffy. Oh, and here we go. Right. Looks like we're going to start that challenge on the dragon right now.
Ooh, Imblu kind of died there. Tried to go in and get a sneaky kill on the Mel, but the Mel actually reflected his ult, I think. Yeah. The Mel actually reflected his ult. Just wasn't able to get the drop on her fast enough.
Yeah, Josh trying to kill from behind a wall, but I don't think that that's going to wind up working.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're probably going to get this, I imagine. But we could actually potentially tack on enough damage to the opposing team. We could pick up some kills here. Oh, not like that, though.
Oh, nope, that's not going to be good.
Unfortunate there. FrisbeeMeniscus tried ulting down one of the enemy players to hopefully try and kill them, but unfortunately, doing that locks the opposing member down, but also locks himself down.
Yeah, I think we just did not have all our ducks in a row on that.
Yeah,
it seemed like we were a little discombobbled there.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication. Maybe if the rest of the team had followed up and been right next to him, it could have been fine. But he unfortunately ended up going in essentially by himself.
That's not a good place to be.
I've been in that position many times before, though. The number of times I'm like, okay, I'm going to go in here, and I'll have my team follow up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't actually communicate that, did I?
Ethan kind of Leroy Jenkins did, and that's not what you want to do.
Charlie. Not Ethan.
Yeah. Well, no, wait. Actually, I meant Seth didn't.
Yeah, he did too.
It was Seth, yeah.
I was talking about it at the end with the Malzahar. But yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, we were talking about two different things. That's why I was confused.
Imblu's what Imblu was trying to do could have worked really well, being able to snipe the Mel like that. But unfortunately, his ultimate is a projectile, and Mel does have that reflect that reflects all projectiles, and this Mel is very good at hitting that button at the exact right time. Just very well played.
Yeah, so they're going to try to fight for Otacon here, but it looks like winds up getting some of their teammates melted down. Frisbee in trouble here.
Frisbee does die. And actually, the person you saw die wasn't actually one of our members. That was Surgeon of Death's clone.
Oh.
But unfortunately, we do die here. We do not have the damage for these team fights right now.
Yeah, so they're going to take the Otacon right now.
As something I was mentioning before, the opposing team has so much widespread CC. We are struggling to actually do anything in team fights. If anything, in large part just because the opposing team has a significantly better team fight, I think. Just champion-wise.
You know, it's unfortunate, too, because up until just a few minutes ago, we were struggling in some ways, but we were also keeping the gold count fairly even. That has gone completely out the window now, being down by about 6K.
We are still up by one dragon. If we can even things out a little bit and maybe get this third dragon, apply some pressure with that, force the opposing team to have to respect our ability to get the fourth dragon, and maybe take advantage of that.
Yeah, Faulkner could definitely do some things here that would stop the bleeding. They've just, I think, they're team fighting, and I think it's partly because they're worried about that area of effect stun. they're just afraid to get too close to one another, it seems.
It kind of depends. I mean, we've done a decent job of staying spread out, all things considered, but still being there for team fights. The problem is we just kind of still lose.
Oh man, I'm blue in trouble here. He's in a 3v1.
This side there.
And that
Frisbee
Jin,
almost gets a kill on Malphite, but just barely doesn't. Yeah, what were you saying about Jin?
I was going to say, it seems like that Jin is getting like half the kills. Just
he is 10-0, so yeah, quite literally. And Mel's getting the other half at being 8-1.
Yeah, so you got 1, 1, and 4 from the other teammates respectively. It's really just those two getting all the kills.
Yeah, I mean, they did get kind of ahead, and they're very, very strong right now.
Yep. And you know, that's one thing that Charlie was telling me the other day. He said, typically speaking, when we're winning in bot lane, we win the game. If we're losing in bot lane, we lose the game. So bot lane seems to be the common denominator that determines.
Yeah, bot lane is often a very important lane because it's very, very important for dragons.
Right.
And the big thing with our team is that we generally need to at least go kind of even in bot lane because we play a lot of scaling champs in the bot lane. The problem we have right now is Smolder can get really strong in the late game, but is always going to kind of get popped by Jin. It's just kind of the nature of Jin as a champion.
And I'm blue getting hit pretty hard here to where he's going into the fight.
Ult coming out, a decent amount of damage coming out. Unfortunately, it's not going to be quite enough. I mean, that's a fake clone.
That's like 2 shots and he was gone.
That was a clone, though. That was not the real one.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that you want to die because when it dies, it explodes and deals damage.
Nice.
Imblu is dead here. There's not much we can do to go for this dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 4th shot on Jin actually being just as strong, if not stronger, than the actual smite, which is crazy.
Yeah, at this point, we're just losing team fights, and we've got to do something to get back in the game and get competitive again so that they don't just bully us out of everything.
We just kind of have to get a solid pick. If we can get a pick on Jin, specifically for Smolder, that would be really good. Or really any of the champs. Smolder, mid lane or top lane would be good.
Yeah, both teams kind of bunching up here.
I will say, with all the team fighting, one thing that we are kind of lacking on, I imagine, is Smolder has very, very little CS comparatively. Has almost half the CS of his lane opponent.
And they're able to get a pick off.
Yeah. Smolder is the champion that needs the most CS. That's what he scales pretty hard off of specifically. Because he gets stacks for essentially equal to the number of minions he kills, which is CS. It's not exactly even, but roughly. You can gauge how many stacks.
And it looks like Imblu is going to get a kill here. But he's going to probably go down for his trouble, unfortunately, here.
Yeah, does end up going down. Smolder is able to get out, though, luckily.
Yep. But it looks like this means that High Point is going to get the Baron Nashor.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit of a rough comeback here.
Yeah, if Faulkner can make this comeback, they're going to have to just get lane priority, I think.
It's certainly possible. We do have Smolder definitely has the ability to scale, and once Smolder hits 225 stacks, gains that permanent Elder buff, which will be really strong into Malphite and Amumu. I mean, it's just decent overall. Gives a little bit of extra burst damage onto the Jin.
Yeah, but right now, being at a 10k disadvantage is just a lot to come back from.
I mean, it's going to take our entire team to kill roughly one person, so... Well, I say that Frisbee is actually fairly even with several of their team because he has 214 CS. He has the most CS in the game right now. Just Malzahar doing Malzahar things. Let's see, everyone kind of backing off, grabbing CS, prepping for the next objective, which will be Dragon in a minute and 50 seconds. Imblu going in here, trying to get a little bit of a stun. Okay, this is going to be a kill on the Mel for Moniker. That is an amazing pickup, and it looks like we might be able to get a kill here as well.
Maybe not.
I take it back. Unfortunately, the Jin just being very, very strong is going to be able to help save.
And now the Malphite coming in to try to do a team fight.
Malphite is here. We can't see it, but Olaf was kind of pressuring the Jin off of our guys.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna back here.
Yeah, that's smart.
And the super minions coming in.
Yeah, our team just gonna do their best to
mitigate that damage.
Mel does go down. That is a very solid burst of gold for Smolder. If he can get a kill on Jin at any point, that would be crazy, but that's still a solid 437 gold. Moniker getting ulted by Malphite there. Luckily.
Oh wait, we might make something happen here. Oh, and Surgeon of Death takes down the Amumu.
I'm about to say we trade jungler for jungler. Kind of better for us than them, I think. Imblu at this point not worth a ton of money. So all things considered,
if we could get that Jin though, that would be huge.
Unfortunately. Yeah, we're not going to be able to go for Dragon here. Jin, of course, still alive. That fourth shot, incredibly powerful.
Well, now they're pressuring him at the very least.
Well, we'll see.
Come on, Frisbee. Okay, they do take our support.
Okay.
We do get the Jin.
Nice.
Hey, and the Malphite.
So we do actually clean up the opposing team. That is a crazy boost. I know it sounds crazy, but we're only 7k down now. That was 3,000 gold that went into our pocket there.
Yes.
The Malzahar getting that 700 gold bounty from the Jin. By the way, Jin still has a 700 gold bounty even after dying.
Wow.
That's quite literally the maximum bounty you can have. So that's going to be very good. Malzahar, by the way, has 7 stacks on his Dark Seal. That's very, very good. Dark Seal, it's an item. The way it works, you gain bonus AP depending on the number of stacks you have. The number of like assists and kills you have. So
yeah, so with taking the dragon, that's definitely not just a total victory for Faulkner. High Point does still get.
We didn't take the dragon. We just.
That's what I'm saying. High Point took the dragon. So without taking the dragon, High Point does still get something out of that.
Is very unfortunate because that does mean that High Point is on track.
Nice.
Okay, this is another very good.
There we go.
That's crazy. We just cleaned up 2 more other people, and now we're only 5 gold behind. Not 5 gold. 5k gold behind.
That'd be great if we were just 5 gold behind.
Once again, if we can get another shutdown on the Jin, that will really come close to evening a lot of things out.
Yeah, it looks like we've got priority for Baron when it pops up as well.
Baron will be up here in a minute.
Their people will be back by that time, though.
Back by that time.
We need to get a pick before then if we want to take. If we want to secure Baron.
We just really need to, preferably what we need to do is get a pick on this Jin.
Yes, that would be ideal. And it looks like we're going to try for it here. Well, I say that, maybe
Moniker
not. They kind of
stepping
back
out,
off.
trying to place down some wards just to see what's happening.
And it looks like a fight is broken out here.
Imblu tried stepping forward to kind of get a pick here.
Oh,
I'm about to say that's just a...
then that's the clone, yeah.
I'm about to say 9 times out of 10, if it looks like Surgeon of Death is wackily out of place and moving weirdly, it's probably a clone.
All right, so we do go for Baron here. This is kind of risky, though.
I think... Unfortunately, Amumu is up and they have vision. I don't think we actually win this.
Yeah, I don't think so either, unfortunately.
We're making our...
Yep, they get the Baron.
So, something crazy that Amumu can do... Amumu can just kind of stun you out.
And Amumu does get the double kill there, and it wipes everybody on our team except for Moniker.
Yep.
So
there is a solid chance the game ends right here. If Moniker can't hold this back, which is going to be very difficult.
Oh yeah, man.
Yep, and there he goes.
Yeah, that's the thing. I appreciate that Faulkner really wanted to take Baron. That would have been, if they had taken Baron, that would have helped put them back into a position to where they could have potentially won. But I think they got a little taste of success and got a little high on their own supply, and then decided they were just going to go for it regardless.
It was an idea that could have worked. The biggest problem is that we didn't win the team. We weren't going to be able to win a straight up team fight.
Right.
The way we were getting those picks, we were getting picks, which was really good, but we do not win team fights. And unfortunately, with the way the objectives work, everyone's going to be there. It's going to be a full party team fight. And that's kind of just what ended up losing us there, is that there at the end we just didn't have the strength to be able to fight Baron, go for it, and still try and go for a team fight.
Yeah, there were a lot of moving parts there that we needed to be able to
Yeah, there are things that could have
adjust.
gone well, like maybe if Sejuani had gotten an ult in the entire team.
Right.
What she, because Sejuani did get an ult onto the Malphite. I think it stopped his ult. But it didn't stop, the Mumu coming over the wall and ulting and basically stunning the team down so he could get a free smite steal.
Right.
And yeah, they were able to wipe us out kind of in just one go. And that's just kind of how it goes. There's an argument that, we need to go for that. And that's definitely a possibility. The safer option would have been to give, but at the same time, the safer option still probably would have ended with us losing if they'd gotten it. So,
well, I kind of was and correct me if I'm wrong, because you know a lot more about the game than I do. What would have happened if we had just decided, let's step back, wait for them to start trying to take Baron, and see if we can pick somebody off from the side and then get Baron? See, because I think that would have been the sounder strategy.
Yeah, kind of. When you're down below, and when you're the team that's down, when you're kind of the weaker team, initiating an objective is really, really dangerous. If you're able to burst it down fast enough, it can be really strong. Our team just barely wasn't able to burst it down fast enough. We got really close.
Yes, we still almost took it.
We got it down to about a little more than a quarter, so about 30 to 33% health before the opposing team really actually came in. And there's a chance if we had just focused it down, we maybe could have gotten it, but we still would have had the team wipe. So
yeah,
I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
It is. I will say, unfortunately, it looks like our according to the thing, Liz had to leave. She got sick.
Yeah, I don't know if it was sickness per se, but not feeling great. So we do have David DeJean Jr. pinch hitting, and part of the reason he was able to do that is because, like we told you at the very beginning of the game, we actually had the Syracuse team I don't know if they forgot there was a game today or what, but they just completely no-showed on us, and because of that, we wound up getting the win from them, which meant David didn't have to play, which meant he is now free to
I'm glad he is free to be able to be here and help us with this in these lesson things. Hope Liz gets to feel him better.
Yep.
And we will see y'all in game 2, I guess.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for round 2, hopefully also round 3, because that would mean that Faulkner wins the next one.
I was about to say, Faulkner definitely has the ability to come back and from this. As I said, Imblu and Malphite, they're kind of our kryptonite. They really are.
We had both of them.
Yeah. We didn't have anyone on our team that was really going to be good at hard countering them, except for maybe Smolder, if Smolder got to that late stage, 225 stacks, but he never did.
But that's the thing. He has to get to that point before.
And Jin's just such a strong champion. He just kept him down. Jin Mel's such a strong combo. Anyhow.
So we'll be back for game 2. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for that in just a couple minutes.
I wanted to take my career to a higher level, so I searched for an MBA program that fits my schedule, that's accredited, and aligns with my Christian values. I found the perfect MBA at Faulkner University. Faulkner's MBA program consists of 10 5-week courses completely online, and the quality of instruction is excellent. Imagine how earning your MBA degree can help boost your career and get you to where you want to be. Visit faulkner.edu/advance to learn how you can get started.
College, law school, this is a formative time for people, but it's not just about getting a degree. And I think when students come to school here, when people work here, that's what they get to see. The folks here will love you, take care of you, look out for you, and along the way, help you get a great education. I love that. I would tell students who are interested in potentially going to law school that they can learn the law anywhere, but not every learning environment is the same. So I think it's important for them to consider where they can go and be comfortable, where they can go and be encouraged, where they can go and be loved. And that's what they'll find here. There are larger schools, there are schools with bigger names, but there aren't schools with bigger hearts than Faulkner's Law School. We love our students. We don't apologize for that. We don't hide that. And they're not going to find that everywhere, but they can definitely find that here.
It is state of the art. It is unlike any other school I have ever been a part of. It's interdisciplinary. It has huge spaces with lots of opportunities for students to work with physical therapists and speech therapists and physician's assistants. There is collaboration amongst the faculty as well as the students. So if you're thinking about Faulkner, just come tour. We'll talk you into it in about 10 minutes.
My Faulkner experience was one that I would advise anyone to take. I selected Faulkner because of, number one, because of the Christian values. The second part was the dedicated program that they had for what I wanted to do with my career, which was going to human resources. And so having that dedicated program and seeing that I could finish on time and finish within a short period of time, relatively, really was the one thing, some of the things that inspired me to come to Faulkner. My degree in HR got me into human resources in the automotive field, and having the degree from Faulkner was well recognized and well respected. And so the community in Alabama knows about Faulkner, and they recognize that Faulkner graduates are going to be some of the top-notch employees, and they're going to have good values, they're going to have good ethics, they're going to have all the things that employers are looking for now. So that really was one thing that Faulkner did for me, was give me credibility with local employers.
Oh, and we're back. Okay. I thought there was more time in that ad, but I guess not.
20 seconds goes by faster than you think.
It does. Man, I remember that like it was 20 seconds ago. That's right,
Oh, I'm
folks.
dying.
I that joke was so good it almost killed Seth.
It doesn't take much right now, to be honest.
But no, we're here. We're having a good time, even though Faulkner does lose round one. We can still make a comeback here, and if we can get a different team comp, maybe one that's not so much of a hard counter to us, we should be able to do something here, and we will see what they're going to do with it.
I'm really interested to see what happens, and I will say one thing with like the Malphite top. I was even talking with Ethan about this. Is like even if he had been able to counterpick and get someone that hard counters Malphite, it's not like that changes the fact that Malphite still just gets to ult into team fights and cause havoc. A Malphite still gets to do what he does, and that's team fight. It just is what it is.
It's his thing, man.
It is his thing, and it's
what
a
he
really,
does.
really strong thing.
But, the past is the past, and hopefully we learned a little bit about how they play and what they like to do, so...
and we don't have to deal with Malphite again.
That's true. No matter what happens, you will not see any more Moo, no more Malphite.
Exactly.
That's it for them.
What I will say is... we're going into this next drafting portion. We're getting we are getting a kind of a peek into it right now.
Yep.
The first bans are on our side. We're banning Belveth, Jinx, and Yasuo.
Yeah, we can go ahead and pop that up there that we do.
Yone, not Yasuo. And the opposing team is banning Ahri, Pantheon, and Volibear.
Yep.
Very interesting bans. Good bans on both sides, I imagine.
I gotta say, one of the funniest things is like the past, I think 3 or 4 teams we've played, Volibear is the first ban they make. So they're really afraid of Ethan's Volibear.
Yeah, I'm about to say Ethan has a very strong Volibear. Being fair, it makes sense. His Volibear is strong in jungle and top lane. I think he's getting a buff soon, or he may have gotten a buff. I don't remember. But that being said, first picks on both sides are Aesol and then Caitlyn and Skarner for the opposing team.
Yep.
That is...
And Trundle.
Okay, so
we've got what? That'd be ADC and jungle, right? Or maybe top lane. Trundle does top lane a lot too, doesn't he?
Trundle is top or jungle. Generally, Aesol is mid or bot.
Yep.
Very interested to see how this goes. I will say the Skarner kind of scares me. It's once again kind of a thing, just a lot of CC. Not quite the same level of team-wide CC, but it is most likely going to be like their jungler, and he's going to be able to like go through walls and grab people and get picks.
And we have had some issues with Skarners before. Generally speaking, we can counter them, but they're trickier, and they do give our team some problem.
Skarner is one of those champs. He's just a big dumb tank, and those are good.
Yep.
The opposing team, Caitlyn Morgana. That's going to be very annoying. I feel bad for our bot lane. They're going to not have fun into that. Actually, I take the bait. Caitlyn Lux, roughly the same thing, except for Lux probably deals a lot more burst damage, but still has that same kind of Q to hit you. Just doesn't last as long.
Yeah, and the thing you have to worry about with Lux is her ult has low cooldown and can just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's Lux, and I think at base has like, it's either 40 or 60 second cooldown, and then late game, generally Lux has like 20-second cooldown, sometimes lower. I've seen it as low as 15 seconds on her ult.
Yeah, it's bananas. She's one of the few characters that it's quite likely you'll see more than one ult per team fight.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
But it looks like on our side we get the Yasuo, which was very strong last week.
Yeah.
With Charlie.
And it does look like we're actually going to be banning... We actually get to ban Ornn here. Very honestly a good ban here against our Trundle. Orange just kind of another team fighting tank, really strong in the team fights. Can upgrade his allies' equipment, and he's just very tanky.
Yes.
Trundle might be able to beat him in lane, but again, it's one of those things that doesn't matter because late game, he's just going to be there for the team fights. He's going to ult.
And it looks like High Points has chosen Aurora.
Okay, so it's going to be Caitlyn, Lux, bot, Aurora, mid, Skarner, jungle, most likely.
Yeah, so top is the only question mark right now.
And they're going to get to counter our top laner.
Oh, I love this. We get Blitzcrank. We get Siabi's Blitzcrank.
I cannot wait to see the grabs. Because if Blitzcrank is able to get a hook in on Caitlyn, that's really good.
Oh, yeah, because Caitlyn, as someone who played a lot of Caitlyn, very squishy.
Lux Caitlyn is definitely a bot lane, I feel like, that is susceptible to Blitzcrank. We do go Shin, so it's going to be a Shin top lane. So it is most likely Trundle is going to be Trundle jungle. And that does mean that the opposing team does get to counter the Shin here. But Shin... Oh, they're going Set. I feel bad.
Well, that's hardly encouraging. What's the deal with Set?
He's one of my mains. I'm really interested to see what the opposing team goes here, because I will admit Shin is actually really strong into Set, because Shin is one of like 4 champs I know of.
Yeah, you can go ahead and bring it back to us, David.
He can dodge auto attacks. Set is a very big like auto attacky champ. I will say I'm really interested to see the rune set of the set, because Set has 2 primary rune sets that I see everyone go. That is Grasp of the Undying, it's the green runes, and Conqueror is the other one a lot of people go, which is like you build up to 12 stacks every time you like auto attack or deal damage, yada yada yada. You get extra you get extra attack damage, and you gain a little bit of healing. It's pretty good, especially for later game team fights. I personally prefer going press the attack.
Yes. I do like press the attack.
Which what it does, it gives you a lot more dueling power in lane. It gives you a lot more one-on-one strength. It's really good early. It's okay late. But it basically lets you delete a single person, because basically what it lets you do, it lets you, if you hit someone 3 times, you deal a decent chunk of extra damage, and then you deal 8% more damage from that point on for the rest of the fight, essentially, for like 5 or 6 seconds.
Yep. Oh, we actually have someone commenting in the chat. Big Boy says, go Faulkner. Yes, thank you, Big Boy. Go Faulkner. Go Eagles. And also wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on with Liz. She wasn't feeling great, which is the reason she asked to go home. Turns out she was sick. I won't get into any details, but she's not feeling well. So pray for her. Hope she gets to feeling better. And that'll be all we've got for you on that tonight. But we are about 2.5-ish minutes away from some gameplay, and based on this team comp, what do you think we're going to see early game, mid game, and late game, Seth?
I'm trying to remember the team comp.
You want to bring it back up? Will that help?
Yeah, if you can bring back up for me.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, don't worry about that, David. I'll do that on here.
Yeah, it's just us. Okay, I will say top lane is going to be very important this round, I think. Shin is very much a team fight champ. He can teleport to any ally and give them a big shield boost. He does a decent amount of like just max health damage. He's a very strong like anti-tank, anti-health champion. Set is a health champion, but he also thrives off people getting like that burst damage.
Right.
That Shin will be doing because that charges his W. And then he has a ton of healing.
Right.
So it's when I play Set into Shin, it's kind of I generally hedge that I think Set wins. I don't think he technically wins. in the matchup, but I think Seth.
You feel like it's an even match, but if push comes to shove and you had to pick one, it'd be Seth.
Yeah, but Shin is going to have most likely a greater impact in team fights. Seth does have the potential for some big team fight plays because his ult lets him grab someone and throw himself and them and suplex them into the team, and he deals a bunch of extra damage based on their health, and Shin is also going to be stacking health. So if Shin's not careful with his positioning, Seth can ult him into our team and pop our backline.
One thing that I do think
Don't let that happen.
One thing I do think is interesting here is if we do actually have Trundle jungle, and that's going to be going against the Skarner, we're going to have two very tanky jungles going up against one another.
I would say Trundle's actually almost more anti-tank than an actual tank. He's a bruiser. He's like an auto-attacking bruiser. He actually acts more like a melee ADC that's just a little chunkier.
Oh, okay.
He feels tanky because he steals tank stats from the enemy.
So you're saying he can functionally be like a tank, but he's not naturally that way?
Yeah, he's tankier than an ADC. He's a bruiser, but at the same time, he's not a tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like Skarner. Skarner's just straight up a tank, going to take 12 years to kill. Well, Trundle is very easy to pop if you're like able to get the jump on him. Whereas Skarner, if you get the jump on him, stun him down for like 4 seconds, he might still come out of it with half HP because that's just how much HP he has. I will say I definitely think the Trundle play is going to be interesting. Trundle jungle definitely has the potential for some crazy plays. He's going to have ridiculously quick clear times. He's going to be able to clear his jungle really fast. He's going to be able to take objectives really fast. He's going to be able to take towers really fast. Basically, our team is not actually going to be looking that much for team fights. We're going to be
Fair enough.
At least Trundle. I mean, again, he might prove me wrong because I definitely think Trundle is going to be a lot stronger just pushing towers.
Sure.
His team fighting capability is there, but it's definitely not the best.
Well, I think, I mean, if they're playing it smart, and this is what I would kind of say going into it, tell me if you think I'm wrong, but I would have Trundle mostly hang out in the top part of jungle. And the reason is I want him to be able to gank pretty hard on their top lane just based on the comp that they've got. I think that that's a winning strategy.
Very possibly. And Seth's going to be a lot easier to gank than anyone else because
that's kind of what I was thinking.
Seth doesn't really have a way to get out outside of just running away. Or if he has like flash. I will say I definitely think Seth is the kind of champion that can potentially thrive off getting ganked. Because if Seth gets ahead, I have gotten ahead as Seth on many occasions. And if you get like 1 or 2 kills in the early game, and then the opposing jungler tries to gank you, it's very easy to 2v1.
Okay, fair enough.
This set is probably going to start Bork, I would imagine. Blade of the Ruin King, which is going to give him a lot of like, it gives him current health damage and it gives him some life steal, which is going to be really strong. Trundle's probably going to need to focus more on just farming. And then, probably try and get a gank on Seth as long as Shin does a good job of not dying early. Don't die early. And just try and poke down the Seth a little bit. That's going to be the kind of big thing. It's going to be really hard. Lux and Skarner their primary CC.
Right.
You can avoid Caitlyn traps at the very least. Aurora does have some slows, but she doesn't have any hard CC, I don't believe. She's just going to have a lot of damage. I will say I definitely feel a lot better about this team comp. I will say, Seth and Trundle, I feel like, are going to be sharing. They're going to have very similar roles, even though they're in different lanes.
Yeah, and I think that really the bot lane, just so far as I can tell, is probably going to be decided by who can manage their spacing the best, because Lux and Caitlyn both have really good range, but Blitzcrank has the hook, and if they get close and Blitzcrank can close that gap, that's going to be really hard for them to overcome, especially with the Asol.
I'm about to say, if Blitzcrank is ever able to get a hook, it's going to be great. I'm a little sad, because I really wish I had seen an invade level 1 from our team, because we have probably the strongest 1v1 fighter at level 1 in Trundle. Trundle is probably Trundle and Darius, I would say, are probably they're roughly equal. They're both very, very strong level 1. I think Trundle and Darius pass back and forth as to which is stronger level 1. Seth is probably number 3.
Minions have spawned.
Crazily enough. Seth is also an incredibly strong level 1. He did go Conquer, not press the attack. I think that's kind of the most common one. I just don't actually think it's as good for laning.
Yeah, I got Skarner kind of hiding in the bushes. Nobody comes by. I think he was expecting that invade.
I really wanted to see invade because we had Blitzcrank. We did get a hook on the Caitlyn. We didn't get to see it, but we did get a hook on the Caitlyn. We trade about half our HP bar for half of their HP bar,
which is not bad. Frisbee taking a little damage here.
A good amount of damage, but is able to chunk a good amount back.
Yeah, basically able to go even once everything was said and done there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw Blitzcrank try to go for that grab again. Doesn't work out for him,
we do have to be careful here. They do get level 2.
Ooh. Run, Frisbee.
And like half that stuff didn't hit. That's the funny part. Ooh, that's the stuff you need to be careful of.
Yeah, that's one thing too, though. Yasuo, he likes to be in close to his opponent, so he's going to lose the range game against most champions.
I mean, the big thing with Seth is that he has his E, which is what he always starts with. It drags everything around him on like each side of him in. Yep, like that. And if he had and because if you have a minion on the opposite side, or if you have 2 people on opposite sides, it stuns them. Otherwise, it just slows them. But it actually stuns if you have enemies on both sides. So yeah, Seth very, very strong early. There it is, and I hope he doesn't have W.
Run, Raptor Klaw! Woo! Ooh, that was close.
That was close.
He scared me.
Seth just gonna be so strong.
But in comes Trundle.
On the upside, the Seth didn't go press the attack, because if he had gone press the attack, he'd be dead. Okay, here it is.
Nice.
No, that's not nice.
Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry, I saw the wrong guy go down.
He does die, and Trundle 100% beats.
Yeah, honestly, it probably would have been smarter for Trundle to go in by himself.
No, it was fine. Trundle wouldn't have been able to get him without the Shin's help, because...
Really? You don't think so? He was already pretty low.
He was. I think it was still good for him to go in.
Okay. Well, it happens.
It's kind of fine because Trundle still picks up a 2-for-1. Which is very good for us. Gets the kill on the opposing jungler, gives him a free scuttle.
And we came darn close to getting that Caitlyn as well.
Yeah. It does leave us in a very good position. That was a very, very good gank for us. Trundle being down a level against a level 4 Skarner, the Skarner got a little carried away thinking he was stronger because he was a level up. Trundle's very, very strong early.
Step off, bro.
Exactly.
All right, so now you got a little drama happening here around bot lane since the dragon's about to be up.
Yep.
Or wait, no, dragon's already spawned, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Raptor Klaw.
Okay, good dash out.
Woo.
The set definitely could have killed there.
But we're glad he didn't.
Yeah. The set needed to just basically the set needed to W kind of he needed to save his E for the W to guarantee the hit. But it's I don't want the set to do well. I don't want the set to do well.
Yes, I know.
I'm just repeating it to myself. Shin does have to be very careful here. Set has level 6, and basically Set is going to be very willing.
Oh, and unfortunately they lose Dragon. Aurelian
Yeah.
Soul trying to go in and burst him down, but it looks like they may lose this team fight too.
No, the opposing
Trundle
team
goes
lost
down.
it. We got the Feat of Warfare. That's very good. We're actually winning the team fight. Well, we were.
I don't think we are.
Not anymore. We did get the Feat of Warfare, though. That's very good.
Raptor Claw is going to come in, and they may be able to clean this up, actually.
Yeah. Raptor Claw coming in, got level 6 and teleported down as soon as he
We've
could.
at the very least gone even with them at this point.
Yeah. It was unfortunate that we lost the dragon, but we got the Feat of Warfare. We got the 3rd kill first, and we've gone roughly even. Shin is unfortunately losing a lot of plates to the set. The set just kind of has free reign to wail on the tower right now. So he got 2 plates already? Yeah, 2.5 plates. Because Shin did that. Definitely has the chance to potentially get more because
Oh man, that hook would have been great. Just barely misses the Caitlyn
I
there.
will say bot lane doing a significantly better job of staying even this time.
Yep.
I'm about to say just not quite as bad of a lane first. Oh, so unfortunate.
Oh, it doesn't matter. They're going to get it anyway.
Anyhow, Monitor very well still could die. Lux, luckily, not level 6, doesn't have ult to get the snipe.
That's right. Not able to pull that one off.
We do get Rift Herald, Grubs, Rift Herald. We got all 3 Grubs, though, I think.
Yeah, I believe we got
Oh,
every
no,
grub.
Grubs are up in 15 seconds.
Oh,
Never mind.
so we were setting up for
Yeah,
grubs.
we're setting up for Grubs. Which we have priority in mid lane and top lane to go for Grubs here. That being said, the opposing team, they are setting up, they have the bot lane there. It is currently a 3v3, but Set is going to be showing up, and it's going to be a 4v3 if we're not careful.
Yeah, Frisbee going to go in here.
The opposing team got the first one.
Imblu definitely goes down there.
All right, we do get a kill, but Set coming in, yep, it's a 4v3. Unfortunately, our bot lane not in position to be able to rotate.
Yeah. It is unfortunate. Looks like we were just not prepared for how much they poured more resources into that fight than I think we realized.
Basically the bot lane came to help, and we just weren't prepared for that.
Yeah, probably could have had Lamoniker go there, but if we had, that also would have probably sacrificed tower.
Surgeon of Death tried heading up there. She was just a little late. And basically, we just have to protect in particular, our top lane tower incredibly well. Okay.
Okay, I like the play.
I'm about to say, definitely goes down there.
Gonna get a pick there.
Okay, good ult. Oh, that being said.
Ooh. Yeah, Moniker in trouble there. Looks like he is going to get out, but just by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure Surgeon of Death went in and blocked the Caitlyn ult.
I don't know how else that he would have survived that. Caitlyn, even at low levels, can put out a substantial amount of damage. And Moniker playing a dangerous game here.
He is, but does end up getting the kill and is most likely going to be able to get the kill here on the Lux as well.
Nice.
Moniker, no! He dies to the minions.
Hey, well, at least if he dies to the minions, they don't get the same bonuses.
Lux's kill.
Do what now?
It still counts as Lux's kill because Lux.
Oh, that's no fun.
Lux hit him with a stun, and that's why he died.
Oh. Dang it, Lux.
He does have TB though. He's just TPing to tower. Okay, very good pillar there from Trundle. The Skarner was coming in to try and stun him, but I actually didn't realize that the displacement there would work. I wasn't sure if the displacement there would work because Skarner goes through walls, and that technically counts as a wall that he can go through. Very glad that worked. They are going for this dragon. We really want.
Nice, we get the hook.
Nice. She does flash over, but we do.
It doesn't matter. We get the Lux.
Trundle, do we need the rest of the team in here to help?
Come on. And Imblu does go down.
Shin tried ulting in, but just barely not able to. But we do get the kill here on.
We do. Skarner.
Not Imblu. Moniker trying to get away from the Caitlyn. Surgeon of Death going in.
Raptor Klaw probably goes down here. No, he doesn't.
I was about to say that was an uncharged W.
And Faulkner gets dragon.
I was about to say,
way to go, boys.
Very good dragon here from Faulkner.
Well, boys and Abby.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That being said, the opposing team looks like they very well, unless Shin has teleport, he does not. They're definitely getting
tower here.
Nope, Imblu's here to save the tower. Does have to be careful.
Here I am to save the day.
Oh, the Set used W way early. Okay, and Imblu's doing a very good job. Didn't let him charge the W. Does have to be careful because if Set has ult, Set doesn't have ult.
And it looks like we're going to get a gank here from Frisbee. And they go down.
I was about to say, Trundle does still go down to the Set, but they are able to get the kill. They're able to save the tower. Very, very well played from Faulkner. That being said, our mid lane tower is taking some heat for it.
Yeah, taking a little bit, and High Point has been able to keep the gold advantage even when we have been able to go positive on kills here.
They've just had very, very good Moniker unfortunately getting rooted down by those traps that you can't quite see because she put them behind the tower. Unfortunate side effect. There is space there that.
Oh, look out!
Yeah, I bet he got rooted. He couldn't dodge.
Abby goes down.
Moniker trying to do his best here.
Yeah, not much he can do here without getting himself killed. He's only at about 2/3 HP. Oh, but he is going to be able to attack here a little bit.
I think he gets the kill.
He actually wins that win.
And Yasuo is here to try and help clean that up.
Yeah, they take down the Lux. If they can get the Caitlyn here, that's really strong, actually. And puts us in a good position for Dragon.
Ooh.
And there it is.
Say, able to get that Caitlyn.
They take down the Caitlyn. Now it looks like they're going to be going for a kill here. They get one.
Say, very, very good here from Faulkner. Able to get 3 solid picks. We just be careful of the Set. Of course, he's very strong. He did go Borg first, of course.
Oh, and we get the hook on the Skarner. Nice.
And we get into... I about to say he does flash out, but he is able to ult the Trundle, but the Trundle's still able to kill him. Trundle does go down.
Yeah, Trundle.
So that was Skarner ult, by the way. He was able to grab the able to grab Blue.
Nice, and a hook on the Blitzcrank again for another kill.
I was about to say, gotta dodge that.
Abby is putting in the work here.
Yeah, I was about to say, crazy plays coming out. We need to save our bot tower here, though.
Yeah, I think Asol is
if at
all
all
down
possible.
specifically.
No,
I don't
it
think he's
goes
going to
down.
make it.
Nope. Unfortunate. Okay, so we have to get this Rift Herald. And it looks like that's what we're going to do. We do have to be careful because our jungler is not there and Skarner's going to be there first, but it doesn't look like Skarner's actually going for it right now. He's going for the mid lane. He's trying to save the mid lane tower. So it does look like we're going to get Rift Herald here.
We do get Rift Herald.
So we have to get this next dragon. If we're able to get the next dragon, we get the upgraded boots. And that'll be the first big major objectives completed.
Do want those boots.
Upgraded boots here is really good for us.
Looks like Abby's going to back. And we've summoned the Rift Herald in top lane.
We're taking this top tower very easily.
Yeah.
All right.
And it looks like we're going to get a little bit off of the second top lane tower. Probably not enough to do a ton, but...
I was about to say, we get about half of it.
Yeah, almost half.
Good.
About, what, 45% maybe?
Yeah.
So
and he's
pretty
still
good.
Able to chase down the Trundle, and of course...
Yeah, that Herald went about as good as possible. Like, for
Yeah.
the situation, that went about as well as it could have.
I would say Trundle doing a really good job here. Just has so much kill power. In so many situations. I was about to say, big gold coming out here from Asol.
And Imblu does take down Long. Dragon is up.
I was about to say, Moniker able to take down the Lux as well. Faulkner just doing an amazing job of getting these picks, and it looks like we're most likely going to get this third dragon as
I do think they're going to challenge. It looks like they're about to go in.
Because this dragon decides who... Oh, about to say, oh no, Asol going down to the set W. Raptor Claw needs to not die.
Yes.
Raptor Claw dying would be horrendous. Or not Raptor Claw. Trundle. Trundle's fine. Never mind.
Yeah, Trundle actually takes the dragon. Good job,
I was
Ethan.
about to say,
Or Seth.
I'm so used to Raptor Claw being the jungler.
Yeah, I know.
I'm still getting used to that. I'm about to say, I'm blue.
Man.
We do sacrifice the entire team for it, but we do get... I'm about to say, that being said... Oh, yeah, okay, he does go down here.
Yeah, he just about got that kill. He was trying to get one more. But, you know, as much as that sucks to have him die, you gotta give him credit. Faulkner did a really good job on that.
That was an incredible play from Faulkner. We are still down by 1.3 gold. 1.3K gold. But that being said, we're still doing very well. That does get us the upgraded boots, which is a very, very nice boost. It kind of evens up the gold more than you'd think, because it's just a solid amount of additional stats.
Yep.
Movement speed, of course, always going to be one of the strongest stats in the game.
Yeah, and obviously we would have liked to have won the team fight as well, but
That's why
honestly,
movement speed's a strong stat for those who are watching.
right. I mean, obviously we would have loved to have won the team fight as well, but we got what we needed out of that fight.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
That's what's important. And it looks like we may be setting up for Otacon here in a little bit.
I will say that set W was a massive turning point. Just one tap the Asol.
I do love watching Trundle just rush down this Caitlyn. Caitlyn keeps firing at him, and he's just like running straight into the gunfire. It's really funny to watch.
He is building a bit tanky. As I said, he's still a bruiser. He's not a tank, but he is a bruiser.
Oh, it looks like Asol's going to take down the Caitlyn.
I'm about to say Asol's able to take... There's the set ult coming out.
Nice.
Into the team. I was about to say...
Surgeon of Death in trouble here.
I would say Raptor Claw doing everything he can to keep his team alive and doing an amazing job of it.
Yeah, the Skarner probably going to go down here, and he goes down before Raptor Klaw.
Skarner doing everything to try and chase down Raptor Klaw. Raptor Klaw just being an amazing piece of bait.
And we get the Lux down, double kill there.
Imblu just chasing down this Aurora.
He wants it. He can feel it.
Oh, but gets out.
Decides no.
Yeah.
Simplery.
Very, very sudden and strong realization that the Caitlyn was alive and Caitlyn ult would kill.
Many things happened in the past 20 seconds.
He does not want to run into enemy vision. If he runs into enemy vision at any point, he just dies. Do not walk into that bush, please. I will say, he doesn't have Ravenous Hydra. That's an item that Trundle often builds first because it gives him a lot of life still, gives him just kind of infinite sustain. And he doesn't have it. He does have a lot of damage, but he has no sustain right now.
Yeah, the positioning is really interesting here because you see Faulkner kind of bunching up with the exception of bot lane. Thornbound Otacon's going to be up in a second, and it looks like High Point.
Yeah, I will say Imblu here being at half HP is kind of scary.
The Skarner tried to go in against the Frisbee, and the Frisbee was like, no, you won't either.
Frisbee being 237 and has 138 CS.
All right, so it looks like Faulkner's going to go for the Otacon here.
I was about to say, Faulkner definitely being in a position where we're definitely feeling a tad strong here. We have to be a little careful, but we are full. Yep, there it is.
And now we're going to collapse on the other team. Can we do it?
I was about to say we do have to be. Oh!
Skarner's dead, but Frisbee goes down.
Yeah, the set ult coming out. Yep, there it is. Unfortunately, Frisbee and
ooh, and Caitlyn able to get the snipe off on
Frisbee
Surgeon
and
of
Blue
Death.
do both go down along with Surgeon of Death. Aesol, the only survivor. We do get the objective. At the cost of the life of our team a little bit, but
yeah, that seems to be a common thing. That I think that's the third time now Faulkner has gotten the objective but lost the team fight immediately after.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of that comes down to, especially with Otacon, he reduces all your resistances by like 20%, I think. So if you're the one initiating on Otacon, you take like 20% more damage or something crazy like that.
Yep.
It might not be that high. And I might be lying. I know you get your defenses cut by some amount, so it makes it really hard to win a team fight.
But it looks like Red's going to go for... Sorry. It looks like High Point's going to go for this dragon.
Yep. We are here. Okay, very good ult from Imblu, stealing Skarner's stats. Gonna make him significantly tankier. I will say something hilarious that's kind of come up a couple times. Okay, so the set does die. Trundle doing a good job of just kind of running in and dealing damage, and is kind of able to solo a lot of the opposing team because they.
So I missed it. Who actually got the dragon?
We did.
That's what I thought.
The opposing team is spending so many resources trying to take care of everyone else on their team. Trundle's able to just run forward and kill them.
Man, look at that. I'm blue with the ace.
And we only lost one person.
Wow.
And that we're probably going to get a tower or two off this.
We're going to get at least one.
With the power of Trundle here, we can definitely get two.
I really thought you were going to say with the power of friendship. That's...
Yep. Do we go for 3?
I don't know that we go for 3. Raptor Klaw's pretty low. Nobody's really at full HP.
But, yeah. But we do get to burst this down. We just have to be very careful if this W. Okay.
Okay, now we back off.
All right, and now I'm blue standing in front of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say everybody was like, they Mr. President and Raptor Klaw there.
Yep. We did kind of try to go for 3 for a little bit, but realized that we couldn't quite do it.
Oh, that's funny. Chat was like, Mr. President. That's. No, I made that up, Seth. I was just messing with you.
No, you're fine. I was just trying to...
Oh, and we get a kill here.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Raptor Klaw doing a really good job of showing off how strong Trundle can be if he gets ahead.
He wants to smack the big bug with his club. And he does it again. Imblu going to take down the Lux, I believe?
Not quite.
Nope.
But Yasuo's going to come pick him off. Oh, I was about to say, why are you standing in that? Oh, no. That's where you have to be careful. Raptor Klaw is going to be able to clean that up. But by the way, if you see said W, don't stand in the middle part.
That's good life advice, kids. If you see a set W, don't stand in the middle part.
So the way set W works is as he takes damage, he charges up that meter. You can see underneath his health bar.
Yep.
And then he can throw. The ability is called Haymaker. And once he throws it out, it just throws out that massive thing. And in the center, if you're standing in the center of it, it deals true damage.
We may be in trouble here. They wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Josh diving on the friend bomb there, trying to get the Baron with the last little bit of his life, but unfortunately not able to do it.
Unfortunately, didn't have E up to get the execute.
No.
It's unfortunate, but kind of fine. We are actually still behind in gold, by the way.
Which is just crazy. Trundle just hits things with his big club.
He really does. It's amazing. He's hilarious. And we love him for it.
Yes, we do.
Unfortunate.
It is a shame.
But he does flash for it. Surgeon of Death trying to get the Q there. Trundle's just like, I can walk really fast at you.
We're trying to negate that Baron buff right now is what we're actually doing.
Oh wait.
Nice, we get the hook.
Yeah. Good hook.
Still not going to be quite enough to get the Skarner. Oh well.
This poor Set, he's running into the Set problem of all I can do is walk at you really fast. Oh, there it is.
And he uses seismic toss. Nice.
W. Okay. Nice. Good ult there. We kept him from ulting.
Yes.
From using W. If Set had gotten a chance to W there, I'm like 90% sure that we would have died.
I gotta say, this has been one of the most intense games we've had all season. It's been just like team fight after team fight after team fight. It's very, very.
I'm fairly certain the Set just had to have not had W up. We must have missed him using it earlier.
Maybe so.
Realistically, he should have W'd immediately following getting that stun with the E and killed and gotten a kill on Raptor Klaw. Raptor Klaw should be dead right now.
Okay, Dragon is up, and if Faulkner can take this one, that is soul.
I was about to say, this would be soul for us. The opposing team is TPing in. This is currently a 4v3. Correct.
Nice pick.
It's a 3v3. Never mind.
Yeah. We're able to get the pick. Abby with a great job getting that Blitzcrank hook.
I was about to say, Abby has done an amazing job. Imblu doing a really good job of...
Yep, we do get the Drake, and we're going to clean up on the team fight, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was about to say, there's a very solid chance that we end this soon. I imagine, let's see.
Are you trying to look into the future, Seth?
I was trying to.
I saw that. You were looking into the future. All the way to the year 3000. In the year 3000.
I looked too far.
Anyway. All right, so turret goes down.
It looks like what we're doing right here is we're just cleaning up some towers. I kind of forgot how not pushed up we were.
Right. Well, we've been so busy fighting them, we haven't really done much lane play.
Yeah, which feels kind of crazy to me considering there is...
Wow!
Yep.
And another pick.
I was about to say, I feel bad for Seth. He never had the opportunity to hit the W button.
You have a lot of sympathy for this set, don't you?
I've been in this position before, as the Set.
Oh, man, and Lutzel really hurts Imblu. He may go down here.
No, Imblu
Nope.
gets out. He's trying to see if he can help his team.
Oh, but Caitlin.
I was about to say, nah.
Whew.
He's actually got enough. He's stolen enough tank stats right now. I think he'd be fine either way. Does he have Ravenous Hydra yet? No, he did. Wits in. Makes sense. I'm really surprised he hasn't built Ravenous Hydra.
All right, and the Skarner goes down. Now they're going to go after Minerva. She goes down. LaMonica on a killing spree. Very nice. Love to see the Acel. Acel's getting to the point where he's getting real scary.
Oh, yeah. Actually, real quick, next time Acel pops up on screen, the big serpent dude, can you left click him? Just whenever he pops up on screen again, because I just want to see how many stacks he has right now.
Yeah, that's one thing that doesn't show up on scoreboard.
Don't worry, next time a team fight happens. There he is.
There we go.
Where is it? He has 424 stacks.
Well, that explains some things.
It's a beautiful sight. It's not the craziest number ever, but it is certainly large enough.
It's sufficient. We'll say that way.
I don't really remember exactly how it scales, but I know that's a really good number. Oh, he's not dead. What?
Wow. LaMonica almost took LaMonica down.
I'll be completely honest. I am amazed that LaMonica is alive. He just ace tanked that fully charged W to the face, and he has blood mail. Man, I didn't realize how far ahead Acel was to have survived. Oh, he had Seraphine's Grace. Never mind. We just didn't get to see the massive shield that popped up and saved his life because it disappeared.
All right, so...
Or Archangel Staff. That's
Faulkner... Oh, I was wondering what Abby was doing. She's just cleaning up some wards.
Yeah. Ward clearing.
Oh, and Baron Nashor is up.
We are looking to take this one fast.
Yeah, this Baron going a lot faster than the last one.
Yeah. We have to be a tad careful.
Yeah, they could try go for a steal here. They do not.
I was about to say, they just weren't in a position to be able to do much.
They really want to take Abby out because they know how dangerous that hook is.
I will say, it's hilarious. The thing is, you want to take Blitzcrank out, but Blitzcrank, he builds so tanky. So he's really hard to kill, and if you take the time to kill the Blitzcrank, the rest of the team has time to either get away or kill you.
You know, you said he was tanky. He's a giant robot, Dean. It's... Also, if you can name that reference.
I cannot.
That is an obscure one, so I didn't expect you to. Iron Giant.
Oh. Man, it's been so long since
I know, right? It's such a good movie, though.
It has been so long. Wow.
That's one of my favorite animated movies of all time. It's so good.
Understandable.
He's a giant robot, Dean. It's a little undignified.
This poor Skarner.
Boy,
he just wanted to farm his jungle.
And we said no to that.
Giant Slayer.
Faulkner now 5,000 ahead. It's funny because for the longest time, even with winning a bunch of fights, we were still behind in gold, but that is not the case anymore.
Yeah.
And now look like another fight going to be happening here.
Yep, LaMonica learned his lesson. And
yes, he did.
Got out of that one.
He decided, you know what, I'm going to get out of the area of effect of that one. I don't want to be there anymore.
I do not want to stand in the middle of that.
And it looks like they're going to back.
It's so hard to remember sometimes that walking to the side is also a viable option.
Yes.
And sometimes the better one. Like,
often the better one.
You might still get hit by the side of it, but that's way better than getting hit by the center.
Well, in the words of the great Mr. McGaughy, the best way to avoid a hit is to no be there.
That poor Lux.
I do not feel bad for the Lux.
That poor Lux.
I've been on the receiving end of Lux ult a lot.
Man, this
Surgeon and Death just waiting. It's like, come on, I dare you. There you go. Man.
it's starting to feel like bullying, y'all.
Yes.
In the game.
Abby's just so good with that hook. And actually, I know we were joking about ending the game. You actually do want to end the game here fairly quickly because you don't want them to start catching up because you're getting...
We have a really good lead right now. We need to use it.
Right.
We have Elder buff. The chances of us not ending here are incredibly low.
Well, and the reason, too, is you don't want... Because you can only go to 18 levels, and once you get there, the other team can just start catching up. So you don't want... Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's scary.
Yep.
Trundle does go down.
They were bound and determined to get that Trundle.
Yeah, it makes sense. And it looks like we actually might not be able to end here unless Frisbee's able to do it.
Maybe, but I don't know. Frisbee, not the tankiest of champions.
No, but he has a lot more tank to him than you think because of his passive. And he has a lot of kill power.
Ooh! Oh, and Asol comes in.
As I'd say, between the three of them, they could potentially... Unfortunately, Trundle going down there to the Seth ult. Which, yes, that's just one you always have to watch out for, because if he gets a solid ult lined up, it deals so much damage.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I think that they are probably making the safe move, the smart move there, because they got the inhibitor, they got a couple towers. If they want to end here in a minute, they still can.
Yeah, they definitely want to try and go for a fight before...
Yes, it would be best to not have to fight all 5 of them in their base. That is absolutely true.
Yeah, and also just before Elder runs out, because Elder is limited. It's probably about half over or more.
So
I will also say, the Elder buff on Asol is kind of ridiculous.
And it looks like they are going to go in here, try to get a pick.
Yeah.
They're going to.
Moniker does get the kill.
They take down the Lux.
All right. One or two more picks here. Just kills.
Raptor Klaw is going to go after the Skarner.
I was about to say, okay, there we go. That's going to be game.
Yep, and that's it. Faulkner takes game 2.
I was about to say, if Trundle can just get on the towers.
Literally all we needed was for Trundle to be on the towers for a little bit.
Trundle, one of the strongest split pushers and best turret takers in the game. Literally the record for fastest possible, like, tier 1 towers all the way to destroying the Nexus solo is with
Trundle. Yep. Well, Trundle not humble, so he's able to take the Nexus pretty quickly, and Faulkner made the right call there. They decided it was time to go in. Looking very, very strong, very, very good, very dominant in that last game, because you remember early game, mid game, there was a lot of back and forth, and they kept the gold lead, at least a slight gold lead for most of the game. But, man, once you got to late game, you had Asol stacked, you had Blitzcrank making the pulls.
There were so many small things that kind of countered the opposing team that I didn't really think about at first, because Trundle has the pillar he can summon.
Of course.
I was kind of thinking like, okay, I don't know how that's going to work into Skarner, because Skarner can go through walls. What I didn't think about is that Trundle's pillar it actually knocks him out of the walls. If he waits for him to activate it first, it knocks him out of the walls, which is crazy. I didn't know it did that.
Yep.
That's very, very...
I didn't know it did it either, so...
I'm trying to think. There were other things. That was the big one. There's just like a small thing I hadn't thought about. I was like, that's ridiculous. That's so well played on Blue's part. He did so many times where there were jungle fights, or there were objective fights, where he would see the Skarner start coming in, and he'd throw it down, and the Skarner would just be walled out for the entire objective fight.
Yep.
That happened on like 2 or 3 different dragon fights. It was crazy. Very, very well played. I'm so excited to see how game 3 goes.
Yep, looking forward to Game 3. Yeah, Seth in there, very happy. We've got a rubber match coming up here in just a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, and we will get to the exciting conclusion of this game. This next one, for all the marbles. Whoever wins this next one will win this game. So be sure to stick around, and we will see you in just a moment.
Training tomorrow's teachers, ministers, and scientists, guiding future business leaders to positively impact our global economy, teaching healthcare professionals to improve patient outcomes, coaching athletes to give their best on and off the field, men and women learning how to succeed wherever their dreams take them. That's Faulkner University. With over 70 degree offerings, you'll find your calling with on-campus and online classes that fit your schedule in a Christian learning environment. Faulkner University. Discover more at faulkner.edu.
In the River region and the Black Belt specifically, we are facing a critical shortage of healthcare professionals, especially nurses. Here at Faulkner, we hope to fill that gap by keeping our nurses close to home. My name is Shelley Vardaman, and I'm the Program Director for the School of Nursing at Faulkner. Faulkner's curriculum is designed to have you graduating in 4 years. We have a 4-semester upper division, which is somewhat unique to this area. Many programs around here have you graduating with a 5-semester clinical sequence, but this one is truly designed to have you graduating in 4 years. You can speed that up with dual enrollment or completing your general education courses earlier. So it is actually possible to graduate in less than 4 years. At Faulkner, we want to prepare our students not only with a Christian worldview, but also to be compassionate caregivers. We have state-of-the-art facilities here at the College of Health Sciences. In addition to this beautiful sim lab where I'm sitting now, we have our own library at the College of Health Sciences. We also have dedicated study rooms that individual students can go to. There's even your own dining area. If you're interested in becoming a Faulkner student, first step is to go to the Faulkner website and apply for admission to the university. Then if you're ready for upper division, go ahead and fill out that upper division application. The deadline is March 31st. You can find that at faulkner.edu/nursing. You can also find additional information about the School of Nursing there.
Faulkner University's online Executive MBA program is now accepting applications. Earn your Master of Business Administration in as little as a year. Advance your career and apply today at faulkner.edu.
My name is Mike Harridge, and I teach computer science at Faulkner. Computer science at Faulkner is dramatically changing right now. It's an exciting time to be here. We're adding new students, which is exciting for all of us, but we're also growing in the content in which we deliver. We're adding new courses, we're adding new curriculums. It's a time that things seem to be really exciting and things seem to be really changing rapidly inside of our field. Computer science will always be a rapidly evolving field. Everything from artificial intelligence to cybersecurity will always drive us to excellence. But here at Faulkner, we embrace that change as opposed to ignore it. Many of our students find their niche in the computer science world by coming here, and that's what we hope to really drive the love of computer science into our students here. I'm telling you, of any place you want to be to learn computer science, Faulkner is the place to be right now.
Preparing leaders for the River region and beyond, Faulkner University's Harris College of Business is distinctively different, focusing on ethics and character development in the classroom, and building ethical foundations with our new Ethics Institute. Living the mission of Faulkner University to glorify God through education of the whole person, emphasizing integrity of character in a caring Christian environment where every individual matters every day.
As a student at the Harris College of Business, I saw firsthand the mission of Faulkner University. My professors there not only taught me, but they also mentored me. They encouraged me. They cared for me. They instilled character and integrity into me. I mattered every day. That mission hasn't changed. Harris College of Business continues to provide its students with the tools they need to succeed in today's business world.
And we are back. Thank you for being here with us, folks. So for those of you who are just now joining us, where have you been? But also, Faulkner just clutched up and won game 2 in dominant fashion, lost the first game, so that means we are in a rubber match. This one decides it all. So whoever wins this next round, they win the game.
Exactly. I am so excited to see it. I've heard telltale signs of a potential strategy coming up, and I'm excited to see what happens with it.
Right. We won't say anything about it right now because, but you'll see.
Exactly.
You'll see.
I am really excited to see how this goes. As I said, we got our Kryptonite out of the way game 1. Imblu and Malphite, they're gone. We don't have to worry about them anymore.
Yes, they've been banished.
I don't think we've won a game against Malphite yet. I think anytime.
I don't think so.
I don't think we've
And you've been here for most of them.
Every time I've been here and there's been a Malphite, we've lost.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever.
Game we've played against a Malphite. I think we've lost all 3.
He's a tough cookie for sure.
We just don't. Yeah, he's so strong. Apparently, and specifically into the way we play. It's just like, okay, we just give up game 1. If there's a Malphite, give it up. Just plan for the next. No, don't actually give up. Fight. Do not go gently into that good night.
No. We're gonna make them work for it.
Exactly.
But, Malphite always reminded me of. Have you seen Thor Ragnarok?
Yes.
You remember the big lava monster at the beginning of it? That always made me think of Malphite. Like, he looks just like him.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when that came on screen, I was like, it's Malphite! No, it was not. But anyway.
Unfortunate. Sad.
Yeah.
The crossover we deserve.
The MCU League of Legends crossover.
Exactly.
Dude, I know we just joked about that, but that actually would go pretty hard, come to think of it.
That'd be hilarious. I don't even know who or what they would cross over.
So
but there's so many options.
Yasuo versus Ronin. Captain America versus Braun. Or Braum, not Braun.
I'm going to say Braun.
Yeah.
That is an interesting pick.
Blitzcrank Iron Man.
Blitzcrank Iron Man. I'm trying to think if there's a...
Asol Iron Fist. He's a dragon killer.
Our poor
The Wall.
I don't think I get it.
Yeah, anyway. All right, so it looks like we're in the pick ban phase now, so we're going to go ahead and pull that up so we can give you some insight into that.
Let's go.
Well, I say that. It'll take me a second to pull it up.
Ooh, I see some things. Okay, y'all can see it. Let me see if I can see it, though. All right, so we have Mundo, Morgana. Okay, I am really... Okay, that's really exciting to see the Morgana. They went Vayne. Okay, that's a little scary.
Yes, Vayne can be very, very terrifying when played well.
Vayne is like the anti-health champ, and that's what Mundo is. Although Mundo can also one-tap Vayne. So we'll just see. Vayne is a very, very strong late-game carry champ. We need to keep her down.
I gotta say the Thresh is kind of surprising.
I'm really interested to see how it goes. Thresh, very similar-ish in like he's a hook champion. I think they're going for a similar feel that they were going with the Blitzcrank.
Mm-hmm.
I notice we have a Morgana. I imagine that's a Morgana mid. And I imagine that's also a bit of a counterpick into the opposing team. In that we did kind of see them hovering Morgana at one point. We know that's not something we want to deal with. And on top of that, Morgana is incredibly good at just locking someone down, which will be very strong into this opposing team. The opposing team also, they first picked Aerie to essentially kind of counterpick our mid laner. Not counterpicking, but basically keeping him from being able to play one of his mains.
Yeah.
And they use that slot that they would use for countering, for banning Ari to instead ban Kaisa, which is another champion that I know Josh really likes using. So Josh kind of being forced out of a lot of his main champions. He used Asol. The opposing team took Jin game 1. They banned Kaisa. Those are three of the champs I know he's the best with.
Yeah, we saw him play Smolder, which is a champ that he is getting better with, but Smolder's kind of newer to him. And then we saw him do Asol, which is one of his mains, but he's kind of running out of options here, to be honest.
Maybe. I honestly don't know, but this is the last game either way, and he picked Varus. I've
never seen him play Varus.
I haven't either, but Varus is a very strong champ. Also has a really good lockdown with his ult. Our team actually has a really good amount of CC, which is very strong considering who some of our champs are. Mundo is going to be very... It really kind of helps that this team feels like it's kind of built around Mundo as a core.
I think that is what happened.
And I really like it because Mundo's going to have big damage, big potential, and our team is very, very well designed to be able to kind of fit in around that lockdown, the scary people. Mundo, his biggest trouble is always going to be kind of getting in and staying in. Like, yeah, he does get movement speed boosts, but at the same time, he doesn't have any hard CC. He has a slow, that's about it. Having that hard CC to mix with Mundo is going to be really strong.
One thing that I was going to ask about the whole pick, so we're getting a Dr. Mundo jungle?
Yes, Dr. Mundo.
Because typically he's top lane, isn't he?
Typically he's top lane, although he's been played in the jungle a lot recently. Not necessarily a lot, but we've been seeing him more often in the jungle, particularly in pro play recently.
Yep.
One of T1's jungler has picked him, I think, 3 times into the jungle now, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
That's okay. We did see Worlds just last week, so that was fun.
But yeah, it is actually really strong right now. Varus Thresh is also just Thresh. Of course, it's another hook champion. It's going to be very strong as long as he's able to land those hooks, as long as he's able to just lock down people. That's what he does. It's what he's good at. It's what he's going to do.
Oh, I thought Pantheon was banned.
No, Pantheon was picked.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
It's going to be Pantheon top, which
Pantheon's good.
Pantheon's good. He's going to have that global ult, which lets him kind of roam around a bit. Semi-global ult. I will say, I'm not 100% sure what the matchup is like. I've played Pantheon. I don't really play Ambessa. I don't think Pantheon actually beats Ambessa laning-wise most of the time.
Pantheon's one of those characters, and again, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on this, but it just kind of feels like Pantheon is one of those characters that has no big, strong, definitive weaknesses or strengths. He's just kind of like a good, middle-of-the-road, reliable pick.
I mean, he has a point-and-click stun. He has extra damage on low-health champions. He has a shield that blocks all damage from a certain direction for a period of time.
Right.
He has an ult which can take him to almost... They can take him halfway across the map. Excuse me. In 5 seconds. No, I was just talking.
I know. It's just... I had to make the joke.
I mean, he's just a solid all-rounder champion. He's never really going to be bad.
Yep. So they are getting into gameplay right now, and we have about another 2 minutes before that begins. So
very interested to see how this ends up going. The opposing team, their bot lane is Vayne Milio. Vayne is like a very short range champion. Generally, she kind of struggles in the early game. She's going to get out poked most of the time. Her whole thing is, again, she has every 3 attacks, she has the silver bolts that they deal a true percentage max health true damage every 3 attacks. Incredibly strong, but she has to get build to it. I think at max level it's like 12-ish%.
Okay.
Max health true damage. So it's ridiculously strong. She just builds a ton of attack speed. Her ult like gives her a good amount of like extra AD, and it makes her turn invisible whenever she uses her Q, which is a roll, and it also reduces the cooldown of the Q to like a second. It's she's an incredibly high skill ceiling champion. If you are good with Vayne, it can so easily 1v5. Although I will say, if she gets hit by like a single Morgana Q or a Varus ult or Ambessa ult or a Thresh Q, she's just going to die. Because she also is tied for having one of, if not the lowest health pull in the game.
Right, so if we can kind of bully her, I think that will help us quite a bit. And it looks like, just based on this, again, bot lane going to be very important. But I think since it seems like our team is somewhat built around the Mundo, that how the jungle goes is also going to be very crucial to whether or not Faulkner is able to win this round.
Mundo, he's one of the champs. He's one of the weaker champs in early levels. But once he hits level 6, he is crazy.
Oh, it's so annoying when you're fighting a good Mundo because dude just doesn't die.
Oh yeah, he doesn't die, and he is fully capable of one-tapping ADCs.
Yep. It's kind of spooky, honestly.
ADCs and others, depending on how they
how beefy they are.
We are in the game.
Yep. Faulkner off to their lanes. High Point looks like they're going to do the same.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Although Ambessa going to take kind of the scenic route to the front of her lane.
She's just going to the. She took a moment to.
Oh,
kind of word.
Let's see. Is there going to be a fight there?
I'm pretty sure Pantheon wins level 1 though. Pantheon is one of the stronger champs level 1. Morgana getting a nice little bit of poke in on the Ahri. Raptor, Klaw, and Pantheon both just standing there. Menacing.
It's going to be real awkward when they pop out. It's like, oh, you were there.
It's so funny when that happens.
I got to tell you, while we got a little bit of dead time here, a couple weeks ago in a Counter-Strike game, it was so funny. Mike was watching watching a hallway and backing up, so his eyes were away from where he was moving. And then around the corner, a guy from the other team, exact same thing. They bump into each other. It was hysterical.
I need to watch that clip.
It was really funny.
All right, both sides here. The Ahri kind of going aggro, trying to poke down the Morgana. The Morgana just focusing on CSing, trying to get that level 2 or faster, just to get that early power spike.
Yeah, Frisbee kind of dancing around here, wanting to put a little more damage and pressure on mid lane.
Let's see what's happening.
You know, we saw Charlie's Yasuo in the last game do some pretty crazy things, but the way the team comp was, he wasn't quite as crucial to the win as he would have been in other team comps.
He still did a lot of damage.
Oh man, he was dishing out damage left and right.
I will say, if you're behind against a Vayne, it's really hard, because Vayne gets extra bonus movement speed when running towards the enemy champion, especially if you're like trying to run away. I don't know exactly how it works, I just know she gets bonus movement speed. Ooh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Pantheon gonna be very, very strong in the early levels, especially.
Oh, Insurgent of Death in trouble. But she gets out.
Does also throw down the exhaust, trying to get the kill on that Vayne. Both sides healing up.
Yeah, Abby might need to back here soon, and it looks like she's going to.
Raptor Klaw having to play it careful.
But
good route.
You know, doing a good job, I would say, overall of staying alive in a matchup he should theoretically lose. Moniker going to flash out. Good job there.
He didn't actually flash out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was a flash.
No, that was Silverbolt from
Beast Wars?
From Vayne.
No. Sorry, Silverbolt's my favorite character from Beast Wars.
So Vayne has an ability called Silverbolt, which knocks back an enemy, and if she knocks them into a wall, they get stunned. I think she was trying to knock him into the turret to stun him.
Right.
But instead just kind of helped him get out. Mundo trying to make some plays here and there. Trying to figure out where he can go to help.
Yep. And Moniker here just trying to clean up wave a little bit.
Just trying to shove out the wave so that they can back.
And it looks like they're actually going to head into the jungle, maybe.
They're just backing, clearing wards.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
All right. Morgana doing a really good job just clearing the wave and then backing.
Yep, and that Pantheon trying to go in on the Mbessa.
Yeah. Mbessa kind of struggling to get out. The point and click stun from Pantheon just so strong. Just lets him get in and poke.
And Dragon is up.
Okay, very good stun there from the Misfortune. Moniker trying to flash in to go. It goes down. That being said, we are able to get
First Blood.
Well, no, they get First Blood, but we are able to go one for one.
I'm sorry. I thought we killed Vayne.
We did kill Vayne, but they killed Moniker.
Oh! I missed that somehow.
Moniker tried flashing in to get the kill, and then got silver bolted away, and a tower shot followed him.
Ah, yeah. Well, that'll do it.
Tower shot got him, unfortunately.
Yeah, Mbessa.
I was about to say.
Yeah, very risky there.
Is doing the best she can, but especially pre-level 6, Pantheon's just going to most likely win those trades. That being said, she does get the... Pantheon is starting to run low. She does have ult now. If she's able to land it. She wants to be careful. She doesn't want to just spam it immediately, but... All right, very good plays coming out here from our team. Oh, Diana coming in. Our team doing a good job staying alive. Unfortunately missed the Morgana cube, but...
By the way, you may have missed it. We actually did get the Drake.
Woo. Imblu trying to stay alive.
And he does wind up going down to that burn.
It does go down to the Vayne. Vayne does go down to the
Moniker,
but unfortunately the blue team does end up getting the feat of warfare. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, and Raptor Klaw needs to be real careful here. He's living on a prayer.
I was about to say, he wants to clear those things, but he has to be careful because a single... Ooh, that Morgana Q just goes so far. A single Pantheon Q at range kills him, so...
Oh, and Frisbee actually taken out of his back.
Yep, just focusing on Mundo, just kind of walk up. All right, very, very good here. Using that. Oh, that being said, Ari is coming up, and it looks like Pantheon is going to be able to get out.
Yep.
Unfortunate. That does mean the opposing team most likely gets grubs here.
Probably so.
Unfortunate.
There's really not anybody around
Mondo
for us
just
to
not
contest
level 6
effectively.
Yet. Can't effectively contest.
Yeah, I'm blue. Gonna kind of tickle here a little bit, but not gonna go in for anything big because he knows he can't tank 3 people, especially at half HP.
Yeah, not before he hits level 6.
Although maybe a little miscommunication here because Frisbee seems like he's gonna challenge.
I mean,
I don't know. Do they tag team this?
He's just okay. I think they can.
I actually think they do. Yes.
Okay, very, very well played.
And it looks like Raptor Claw's here to help.
Here comes Pantheon.
And Frisbee goes down, unfortunately.
A tad unfortunate. Kind of makes sense. It is Pantheon.
Yep.
That's just kind of what he does. That being said, we do force them off grubs. The opposing team does have, we have a dragon, they have a grub. Okay, that's what it is. Mundo trying to go ahead and go for that level 6. Surgeon of Death. Okay. Unfortunate.
I think they're going to be...
Emilio hit level 6, and in doing so, So Emilio's ult is a cleanse. It's a mass cleanse. So we saw Varus ult the Emilio, and Emilio just immediately ulted back, and that cleansed it and removed all the stun. That being said, I do think we get 2 grubs here.
Only look at me.
Yeah, it looks like it. Frisbee kind of,
yeah, he's kind of giving his life here. Oh no!
Oh wow, he actually gets out.
Oh no.
Nope, he doesn't.
Barely not.
But hey, if we turn this into a trade,
Surgeon of Death.
No, probably
no.
not.
Surgeon of Death. I don't think that was intentional. Accidentally going in. But we do get 2 grubs here. The very good distraction lets us get 2 grubs here. That does give us the second objective, because getting 2 grubs is what you need to count as an objective taken for the purposes of the feat of the strength.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So Faulkner's still pretty far behind here in gold.
Yeah.
Especially for this early in the game, and that's going to be a problem in the future. The question is, can they do something? Because this is honestly looking kind of like second game in a lot of ways, at least at this point in the game, but they're only 10 minutes in. Can they do something here to start clawing out of that small deficit? It's not massive, but
yeah,
more like a rut than a hole.
Yeah. Mundo is level 6 now, so he actually has the ability to kind of go in. A lot of good pokes coming out here.
Yeah. The Minerva actually almost down.
Okay, so that was the cleanse from, the vein cleanse. So the opposing team just took a ton of cleanses.
Yeah, so now that the dragon is spawned, you're seeing everybody kind of congregate down there near bot lane.
I will say, they have Emilio ult, but outside of that, they no longer have any cleanses anymore.
Give me your heart.
Nice shot.
Does have ult still, so it's a big burst of damage. He has the potential.
So it looks like they're going to kind of try to use Mundo to keep the other team off. And now they're going to collapse on him.
Oh, he does not get to ult or use E.
And
our team
this is kind of a disaster for Faulkner.
Yeah, that was very, very unfortunate.
This is the worst possible outcome that could have happened. They're able to take us out, don't lose a single person, and get Dragon.
That was very unfortunate. Just, I think Mundo got CC'd before he could ult or use his E, which both would have saved him in that case, and it was just kind of an unfortunate situation.
Yep, he's going to have to watch that in the future.
And I was just... Whew. Yeah, I think Pantheon does. And Bessa just not quite having the ability to handle.
Yeah, all things considered, this just went from being like a minor snafu to a major problem. with the lead that they've got now, because this is a pretty massive gold lead for this early in the game.
Yeah, they are about 5K ahead. We do have to be very careful. We are getting some good damage here on this turn.
Yeah, probably going to be able to take a plate, which does give us some... Yeah, we're able to take at least one. Get two. Oh, yep. And the Pantheon just cleans up Raptor Claw.
He was expecting the Pantheon to have already been gone, but the Pantheon, who was backing, flashed in. Oh, and...
Yeah, and Lamoniker, wow.
Actually doesn't go down, just barely. I will say this bot lane is incredibly strong. Or incredibly good.
Well, it helps that there's also 3 of them there right now. Or there was a second ago.
Okay. Not quite able to get her locked down, but able to slow her down a little bit so that Imblu can try and catch up. Unfortunately, just not able to lock him down quite long enough.
Uh-oh, Imblu in trouble.
Imblu
and he does go down.
Hard. The Ari is so strong as well right now. I think the Vayne goes down here though. Yep. Yeah. Moniker. Oh! Unfortunate.
Man, really thought Frisbee was going to be able to pick up that kill.
I thought he'd locked him down under tower, but just barely not.
Yeah, Faulkner now in a really rough situation, gonna have to figure out something.
I will say, the opposing team, they're kind of low. If we can gun for
Rift
Herald right here and get it before they're able to take any of our towers, maybe. Looks like Imblu's having roughly the same idea. He doesn't have ult though, which means so much of his sustain is gone.
And it looks like they're going to be able to get this pick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
Very good.
But Frisbee's probably going to go down
Frisbee
as well.
Does go down. The unfortunate thing is that...
And in comes the Pantheon. Ethan's going to be in trouble here.
He uses flash. He's able to get out. Looks like we're just going for tower here. Which makes sense. We're trying to get tower before the opposing team can. The bot lane bad. Yeah, we're just not going to be able to. That unfortunately does mean the opposing team does get the upgrade boots. Very unfortunate. But we're still going to be able to get this mid lane tower.
Yep, and it looks like they're about to take Rift Herald. Which is not good because they already had lane priority.
It's not good, but ooh, that's really not good.
Come on, guys.
Okay, and Bessa coming in.
And yeah, unfortunately, our support goes down. Imblu gonna go down here.
Kind of another blowout for Faulkner there. Yeah.
Yep. And I gotta say, it's got to be really frustrating for Imblu. He's playing a character whose whole thing is not dying, and he's now died like 4 times.
Yeah, he's just not that far ahead yet. He just only recently got the Heartsteel, and unfortunately, the opposing team is so far ahead. They have a Vayne who has Bork already, Diana has Leandries already, Pantheon has Eclipse. All of those are items that will deal max health damage. They're just hard building against him right now.
Yep. I think maybe they saw what you were talking about earlier, that the team was kind of built around the Mundo, and they decided, well, if we can just counter the Mundo, then the rest of the team isn't as much of a problem. And it looks like both teams gonna make a run at this dragon. Faulkner gonna take an early engage. And they're gonna have to run away.
Unfortunate. Yeah, the Milio there just cleansing the team. just unfortunate there. They had some good stuns come out, but the Milio just, cleansing it all.
Yeah, it seems like Thresh really just gets picked off pretty easily.
Okay, able to get the kill there. Whew. Able to pick up a kill there on Vayne and Ari.
Yeah, he's able to take out two of them.
Solid play there from Blue. Very, very well played.
Now if we can maybe pick up a couple of these bounties on the other teams or the other players from High Point, maybe we can start undoing some of that damage.
Yeah. Definitely looking to do all we can there.
And Dragon's going to be up in just a little bit as well.
Let's see. Yeah, if at all possible, we definitely want to... It does seem like several of our team members did get a little counterpicked here, and we're suffering a little bit from it. Like, they're just a... I feel like our bot lane could have been really good, but we had so much CC on our team that they ended up going Milio, and Vayne also took cleanse, so doubling up on that cleansing ability has really, really saved the opposing team on several instances. Pantheon just doing really well. Very, very strong champion in general. And
all right, do we pick up this? Yes, we do.
Good stun there.
Frisbee's able to get it. Are we going to collapse on? Yes, we do.
All right, who's that go to? Good.
Now
we wanted that on the Varus. That's
the other team does get Otacon, but it looks like we made that decision so that...
Yeah, we can pick up a few of those kills. It's unfortunate, but that does reduce the gold disadvantage a little bit.
Yeah, we did collect a bounty, so that helped. Don't have another dragon up for a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to try and go for this tower. I am here for it. I was about to say, yeah, we're just leaning hard here into using Mundo to kind of face tank here. Very smart.
And we've decided not worth it.
Yeah, okay, good stun there.
And Faulkner are able to stay just out of range of most of their attacks. Now they're going to have to fight.
Good flash.
A little harder.
I mean, they're staying away. Varus ult comes out. It would have been a massive stun. But Milio cleansing everyone. Oh, that was so unfortunate.
Yeah, it really, really was. And the Mundo's going to go down as well.
The Milio pick just doing so much to counter a lot of our idea. Because Varus ult is like a stun that then spreads out and infects everyone nearby.
Yeah, now they're going to probably get Raptor Klaw as well, and they do. They pick up an ace.
It's just so unfortunate.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I kind of worried about it, but I didn't realize how massively the Milio would affect this with his cleanse.
Yeah, we were actually, remember when we were talking pregame, we were much more concerned about the Vayne, actually.
And the Vayne has been scary, but the Milio has been doing so much work.
Yep.
He's 0-1-16, and that cleanse has ruined our life on many occasions. Insertion of Death going through, just clearing up some of the vision.
Yeah, just wanting to clean everything up.
Ooh, kind of have to be careful here. Yep.
And they do catch Butters off guard. probably going to be able to get this one.
How about say Butters?
They get the first.
We are able to get the kill on Butters, but the rest of the team is now coming in. Varus is able to throw his ult down, slows a bunch of them down.
And that seems... And honestly, that whole thing seems to be sort of indicative of the entire fight, which is Faulkner does one thing right, and then catastrophe follows immediately after.
Yeah, I mean... we were able to pick up the kill, but it's just the entire team was there, and we can't win team fights right now. The entire team followed through, and their team is incredibly good at chasing us down.
Yep.
They're faster than us because of the boot upgrades. They have several champs. And they have Vayne, whose just whole shtick is chase down.
Yep, and now they're able to take Cloud Drake. But yeah, the entire rest of the team being 2 to 3 levels ahead of us just makes it really hard to do anything. All right, looks like everybody kind of clustering up around
the Baron.
Yeah, where Baron's about to. There Baron is.
Surgeon of Death going down there just gets picked off.
Yeah, really, they don't have. They're not in any place to challenge right now, unfortunately. So they're gonna have to back off and retreat to top lane. Not a ton they can do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, and
unfortunate. Trying to get the kill on this Pantheon, and they do manage it. And but they're able to. I don't know. There's a way. Nah. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Unfortunate.
They didn't have anybody with the range or the.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. There's just not much they can do there.
Yeah, and now Thresh dies because Vayne just can chase down for free.
And they're probably going to get this inhibitor.
I mean, they kind of...
Do they end here?
We can probably push... I don't know. They don't have much of a wave. If we can kill the wave, they're forced to back off. Yeah. And everyone's back up. Okay. Just barely.
And honestly, that's probably the right call for High Point. They maybe could have tried to end there, but if they had gotten wiped there, that would also give Faulkner a foothold or a path to get back, and they don't want to do that either. So. I think right now Faulkner just needs to turtle.
Yeah.
And that's never a fun thing to hear, but...
Mundo, unfortunately, about to get collapsed on. Yeah. I imagine Mundo dies here. He's got 3 people.
Yeah, probably so. Maybe he can get out.
I'm about to say his Mundo.
If he had a tower, maybe, but
I mean, he's fast. Oh,
yep,
yeah,
he does go down. And the thing is, the rest of the team's there, but they really can't challenge at this point.
Yeah, just not close enough.
That's kind of why I was saying I think probably turtling is the best idea here, because
yeah, the thing is, we also have to push out waves because we want to run out the Baron buff, which we did just run
that's
out
true.
Baron buff. Ooh, this is Dragon Soul, and I don't think there's a way for us to stop it.
Yeah, I don't think so either, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Soul and having just come off of Baron buff, Faulkner's just not in a great position to be able to defend. And you might even see High Point try to end here in just a second.
Yeah, I was about to say, with the Baron buff, it's going to be that. If we thought it was hard to run away before.
Yeah, for sure.
Not Baron buff.
Dragon Soul.
Wind Dragon Soul buff. Mundo can hit level 16. That'll be a massive power spike.
Could help.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Ooh boy.
I'm about to say, and there's the Milio cleansing. Yep.
And the moniker goes down.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Mundo and Surgeon of Death are really the only ones left.
Yep.
And they go down.
Yeah. There's just.
And this is just end.
Yeah. That is a tad unfortunate.
Yeah, and you see there
So,
at the end a $15,000 gold difference, massive differences in levels, and there was just very little Faulkner could do to try to make up that gap. So.
Yeah, the biggest problem ended up just being kind of that a lot of our, I think it was like 20K actually difference in gold. It was like 56 to 46. I mean 66 to 46. But the biggest problem ended up coming down to just a lot of our idea had just kind of been countered. Our whole team comp idea was just kind of countered. The Vayne and Milio, of course, Milio has his ult, which is a team-wide cleanse. Vayne took cleanse. So, and then that alone fairly well hard countered the basic premise of our team of have a bunch of CC and build around Mundo. Vayne herself just kind of hard counters Mundo. That's just life. And Milio's cleanse plus Vayne taking a cleanse just countered the whole CC idea.
Yeah, it just didn't work on any front.
Yeah,
really.
I was about to say he's just always had that ult up to cleanse the team, keep the team alive, heals them, and then completely cleanses all the CC that our team's throwing out. And then on top of that, our top laner got kind of countered. Pantheon just really good at interrupting, and Bessa just had so much good poke, and Bessa couldn't really execute her game plan at all. And in the mid lane, Morgana was doing all right, but she kept trying to roam to try and help. And then eventually the Ahri was just able to grind the wave more, was able to get more kills, and just outgrew the, outfarmed the Morgana eventually. And then Mundo, who was kind of supposed to be the core of the team, ended up just getting countered by Vayne. And there wasn't a ton he could do, because by the time he started actually getting some of his items that made him strong and hitting the important levels, everyone on the opposing team had just hard built against him. Almost everyone on the team had either Bork or Leandries. And there's just not much he could do.
Yeah, so unfortunate that they were able to put up a smart game plan that kind of countered what we were thinking about doing, but that's how it goes, and it's really a shame because Faulkner kind of went pretty even, but barely loses game 1, then very dominant in game 2, and then the other team very dominant in game 3. So it just kind of had 3 very different games in all of them tonight. And unfortunately, that does end in Faulkner losing to the Panthers by a score of 2-1. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick break, and then we'll be back in just a second for a post-game interview during the post-game show.
Faulkner University's online executive MBA program is now accepting applications. Earn your Master of Business Administration in as little as a year. Advance your career and apply today at faulkner.edu.
My name is Mike Carriage, and I teach computer science at Faulkner. Computer science at Faulkner is dramatically changing right now. It's an exciting time to be here. We're adding new students, which is exciting for all of us, but we're also growing in the content in which we deliver. We're adding new courses, we're adding new curriculums. It's a time that things seem to be really exciting and things seem to be really changing rapidly inside of our field. Computer science will always be a rapidly evolving field. Everything from artificial intelligence to cybersecurity will always drive us to excellence. But here at Faulkner, we embrace that change as opposed to ignore it. Many of our students find their niche in the computer science world by coming here, and that's what we hope to really drive that love of computer science into our students here. I'm telling you, of any place you want to be to learn computer science, Faulkner is the place to be right now.
And we're back. I'm Seth Dawson, and here we've brought in
Ethan Dixon,
also known as Rapter Klaw, our wonderful top laner. So glad to have you in here for this interview. So just kind of going into game 1, what was y'all's initial idea going to game 1 and reaction to kind of some of the picks that happened?
Trying to think, what was game 1?
That's what I was trying to remember too. So game 1, I believe the opposing top laner was...
It was Malphite.
Malphite, yeah. It was the Kryptonite.
Yes. Malphite, Amumu. Malphite, Amumu, Nefiri. Jin, and Mel. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see, and then we picked... Olaf, Sedge.
Yeah, it was like Olaf, Sejuani,
Sedge,
Malzahar,
Smolder, and
Shaco.
Shaco, yeah. The first honestly, the first game for us is always kind of
feel it out.
Yeah,
figure things out.
it's definitely a feel out round. We'd been wanting to try the
Olaf Sejuani.
Yeah, we'd been wanting to try the
which
Olaf
we
Sejuani
got to
for a
see a couple instances of why it's so strong, of where y'all just were able to pick a person and they could move.
Exactly. But a large part of that was it just kind of felt like it was a struggle to get in.
Yeah.
Once we got in, it was great.
Oh yeah.
Like I could, I was doing fine.
Yeah.
But it was definitely, for everybody, it seemed like definitely a struggle to get in.
Yeah, they just had so much CC.
Yeah.
Their backline was so strong because the Jin and Mel were just
right.
Infinitely fed because it was Jin and Mel into a Shaco Smolder. The early game's gonna be so rough there for the Smolder Shaco, and it's just that's kind of how the matchup goes. Going to game 2, y'all built a game plan and it worked so well.
Yeah, we really tried to build a better team comp.
Mm-hmm.
Got some more, leaned a little bit more into leaned in a little bit more into the team fight aspect.
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't tell you this, but Abby is really good at hook supports.
We could tell. We could tell.
She doesn't play them nearly enough. And then I kind of just and then the Trundle was kind of a whim pick because the Trundle was a whim pick because
and it worked so well.
Yeah, because they picked, 2 tanks and it was like,
sure, I'll take those stats.
Well, now we just win. And then so he just Skarner gets hard countered. And then our game plan was kind of just a semi play around the Yasuo, get a couple of between
Yasuo early and mid, then then Acel late. I mean,
exactly
just how it goes.
And Josh just scaled like a monster. He was just able to just sit there and scale.
And eventually, just like the game, they got overwhelmed by the scaling.
Right.
Despite getting hit point blank by the true damage portion of Set like multiple times,
so many times. Yeah.
There were so many times where I was like, okay, I don't want the Set to do well. And then it's Set main at heart. Well, Set Cho'Gath main. He's like a secondary. I've been playing him a lot recently, and there's so many times I'm just like, if Set had done it in this order, he actually would have 2v1 there. I mean, 1v2 there and won that. But whatever. We're not talking about that. We don't want that. He still showed off, in my opinion, why Set can be so strong and so great. But y'all still did a wonderful job. Ended up just snowballing the lead y'all created. It was very, very good game plan, good team comp, and y'all just executed it well.
Right.
And game 3, y'all again kind of, it seemed like y'all made a game plan and tried to build around
the
that.
idea of game 3 was good, and then I don't know,
every aspect of it got counterpicked.
We just got hard countered everywhere.
And you got hard counterpicked. Mid lane didn't necessarily get hard counterpicked, but it was still kind of counterpicked because Ahri has the dashes.
Right.
Just to avoid the CC. Milio of ult cleanses all the CC y'all took.
Right.
Vayne also took cleanse as a summoner spell to double up on that. And of course they also had a Vayne to counter the Mundo. It basically, y'all's whole game plan looked like it revolved around the idea of just like pile on as much CC and engage as possible in lockdown, and let the Mundo
run in and do work.
Right.
And that seemed like a big
And
part
a
of
lot
the
of the
game.
time- yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
the time
and
it
of course
works.
everyone else. But it just in that one, like the team comp was just hard countered. The idea got countered by just really the Vayne and Vayne, like your lane just got countered because then the Vayne Milio just hard countered the whole
We
concept.
just got majorly outdrafted, which you know,
Yeah, I mean, it just happens. It was a really good idea, and I feel like in most instances it would have worked great. Just in that one instance, it's like the opposing team like paid attention. They did really good in their draft.
Right.
And they just kind of quickly identified exactly what the idea was and just hard countered it.
Right.
That being said, it was still incredibly fun to watch. Y'all had some crazy plays still at times where y'all did everything. Like even in the games y'all lost, y'all were just doing your best to go down kicking and fighting. Love it. Never going to be sad to watch Faulkner do their best.
Right.
That being said, our next broadcast... I can't word. Our next broadcast is going to be an Overwatch 2 game versus Huntington College. The Cross Capital Battle. It'll be November 4th. So tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. And our next League of Legends game will be versus South Dakota Coyotes. And it'll also be tomorrow at 6 p.m. So wait, isn't that one going to be before the other one that said the next broadcast? Okay, whatever. Anyhow,
it's fine.
Yeah. Special thanks, of course, to our production, David DeJean Jr. and Liz Anderson. Do hope she gets to feeling better. So glad she could be here. Of course, great to have our wonderful coach over there who sets us all up. And I'm happy I could be here as your color commentator. Very thankful for our team and all the hard work they've been putting into this game. Their teamwork has improved immensely. Even on the games we lose, we had a solid idea. It just doesn't always work out, but we are building our teams better, essentially. And I'm really happy to see how much this team has grown. And that it will be everything. And we'll be signing off, and we cannot wait to see you in the next broadcast.
The preceding broadcast was an official presentation of Faulkner University. It may not be redistributed without the express written consent of the Faulkner University Athletic Department. Regitar USA Hi-Res Arena is sponsored by Regitar USA. The national anthem was performed by the Faulkner University Chorus. If you would like to learn more about the Faulkner Esports program, visit our official website at faulknereagles.com or follow us on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram for all the latest news and events. Thank you for watching, and soar Eagles!